Good morning, everybody. How's it going this fine Sunday morning?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the hangout.
Good morning, fine Sunday morning.
Good morning,
everybody.
Sunday morning hangout.
Welcome to the hangout.
Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning hangout.
Yeah, one. I might come up on this one eventually, but I don't know. Anyway, I should find the chat.
Hey, TK.
Minnesota Maker. We got Don D. TK, Minnesota Maker. All right, and myself. So far, so good. So good, so good. Let's keep that cleaning. Have to clean in my ear. What your charger is that? Come on, guys. The yellow charger. Shouldn't even told you it was a charger. It's on my build plate on my end there. Huh? Nothing on there. Make it today. Doesn't make it burger. I just got to talk about the last few streams, and so I've been getting interested in direct drive. So,
yeah,
I'm going to try to get one of my printers to go direct drive.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, that's what's in store for today. It's for me. I think I should put a little bit of alcohol on there, and then let her off again. My box just all over. Just want to, use this dry grounds. Holy cheese and rice. All right. Just trying to make sure you get all the slime off, and then you come back over to the other goo, and another goo, and another goo, and you got good bit where it's all goopy. Tell everybody I'm feeling a little bit better today. I have been. Need a little bit higher spirits today. For how anyways. Change it any given time. So wash this make this I don't like smelling alcohol in the word. And then I think it was a little bit tornado because that broken it. I want to put some of this bigger nozzle. And you know that I really messed up. I don't know how I did that, but I did. I don't know how it even printed, but it did. I put a 0.6 nozzle in there. Remember that, Don?
Yeah.
In my tornado?
Yeah.
I put that 0.6 in here. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, I was printing, according to my Cura anyways, I was printing with a 0.4, according to my Cura.
Huh.
And so I don't know how it was even printed,
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe it just switched because I don't know.
But you were having problems getting a clean printout, right?
Well, no, the last thing I printed on this was the DeLorean. On the tornado.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't know. But I changed it back to 0.6, even though I was trying to make sure. I was trying to look on the extruder there. Couldn't really see it, so I decided I'd just go with it. What I did is there's some material coming out of the nozzle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I pulled it off. You know, it should be thinner than what the nozzle is. You know, because it's hanging. It shouldn't be thicker than what the nozzle is. And it was 0.57 or something like that, so I called it 0.6.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, anyways. So,
Yeah. Isn't that a mirror that you have to change out now?
yeah, I have to get to Madison to get one. Yeah, because you can see that's why I'm only cleaning this part of it, because that part back there is no good. So I just print out this part here. You don't need a fully good mirror print, you know?
Uh-huh.
Part of it has to be good done. I mean, how long did I print on my daughter's ender with a broken mirror? Remember that? Just in the corner of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't need a whole mirror to print that. I don't know what to say.
Well, as long as it works, you don't have anything big to print on.
Just so we'll fit that here, but I'm going to use this to make it a little bit stronger, you know?
Yeah.
Because I can print at a 0.4 layer height here with a 0.6 nozzle. So, dinner.
And what do you got going there, Mr. D? Another My Little Pony?
No, I'm printing out a Bowden extruder for the TPU.
Aha.
You're doing a Bowden extruder, and I'm doing a brick drive.
Now, it's not for me, it's for somebody else.
You mean one of these little things here?
For me?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, you got this beveled part coming up so that it comes up to the gears.
Yeah, it's got the piece coming in and going out,
Yeah.
so it's got a lot more support on it.
Yeah, exactly. This one here I have on my 1-How i3, you know, and right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. It's got that beveled part coming up, so that you had your support between the gears.
Yep.
Yeah, and when that TPU was coming down, it would go right into there before it would come any further. That was cool because that thing was working. And I was able to print a TPU on my i3.
Nice.
Yeah, the one I have now it does it fine. It's just got a friend that has one that it doesn't matter what he does or how slow he goes, it just will not run the TPU. Oh, it's a red squirrel.
That squirrel.
No.
Can't wake my dog up.
Huh?
My cat's on top of my dog. My dog's underneath a blanket, and a cat's on top of me, eating it. Yeah, so it's funny. Keep on going. Squirrel, my dog's gonna wake up. Don't care what the cat is doing. It's the squirrel part.
All the dogs are in heaven, huh?
Yeah.
Sleeping away. When I come back on Earth, I want to be a dog too.
How about that? Why, just so you can lick your balls all day?
No, so that I can sleep all day.
You can do that now, Don. What the hell are you doing? Not like you got to get up and go to work or anything.
Yeah.
Bed once in a while.
Or you,
Except for you have to feed yourself.
Or even better, come back on the world and be a cat.
I don't want to come back.
A cat sleeps about 16 hours a day,
Yeah, then you got crazy ass dogs chasing you all the time. I was around a coffee pot on See how level this is now after catastrophe.
I'll be right back.
All right, we'll be here. I suppose you don't want to look out there. Or not seeing underneath my lineage. I'm not talking about, so let's see how this is. Stick, you bitch, stick. Stick's pretty good. Don't you keep it? Why not? Okay, now, all the presses. All the presses. Touching it with this front stuff's really good. There's too much, huh? This is carbon fiber. And using this for the direct drive backplate. This I'm gonna try. Who's trying? What's everybody doing out there today?
I'm not sure.
You got the party started. So as soon as you got here, that party started right up. Wow. Yeah, because we can get this rolling. This shouldn't take long to get this switched over. Well, me, it'll take 2 weeks, but. A minute or two to get anything done. I was going to do it in TPU, Or not TPU, but PUBG. I remembered that I had this carbon fiber. I was like, well, I'm going to do it in carbon fiber. Speed. A little bit of sticky. That might just work. It could go down up a little bit more. Because it is kind of far away from that back end, so. Just that. That's what I'm worried about it. That's what you guys are seeing. You know what I'm seeing. You guys might not know. So, that's not that close. Not that close. working, huh? You have a little bit more of a traction, huh? She's getting hot. And she's really thick. Why not? I guess I'm just buttering up another nozzle, you know. This is one of my good ones, too, Grandma. I got it.
So,
Nope. What I do?
I've got an email from my internet provider.
See,
It's like
you were just like a bigger bill, you bum.
just like every month with the bill on it, what I have to pay. $49.98.
Thanks. Now it's just all about this one here. This is the other one. I don't even know what it's for. So
Good morning, Ricky.
Morning, guys.
hey, good morning, Ricky.
How you doing?
Good. I fixed my printers yesterday.
How many of them?
So the S4 and the X1 are both printing again.
Cool.
And not only is the S4 printing, but it's printing better than it's ever printed.
Wow.
So in other words, you fixed it, right? Oh, that's fine. That's good.
Look at the layer lines on that.
That looks nice.
Good, you. Sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't glued it together yet, and even though it isn't got the additional strength from gluing yet, the ball joint is still got excellent.
Nice.
So the new version of the ball joint works great. The printer works great. And then my first test of the X1, getting it back up and running. Right there.
Green.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's cool.
And it works great.
Nice.
I did print this at 0.1 layer height just because I figured it would need the extra accuracy. Yeah. But yeah. I broke the other one. There was two of them. I broke the other one taking the supports off. Got to be more careful when I take the supports off. So I'm printing another set now, so that way only one of them has to survive.
Yeah.
How long does it take to print a set of them?
I forget. I think like 3 hours.
All right.
I was just about to say about 4.
Yeah. But you actually print it in this orientation here and do supports only where touching the build plate.
Uh-huh.
And it prints really well and works really well.
Cool.
Nice.
This is so satisfying. I've done this like thousands of times and it hasn't broke. So
yeah. But you were printing that a little bit slower too, right?
No, 60 millimeters a second.
Ah, okay.
At 0.1 layer height.
Uh-huh. Looks like something that I'm going to have to try out.
But this opens up a few things for me.
Yeah.
Designing some functional suspension.
Yep.
That's going to happen.
Exactly.
Nice. Trying to put one of my Ender 3s to direct drive. so I'm printing out a direct drive plate for the ender in carbon fiber.
Cool. That carbon fiber print well?
What's that?
I said, does that carbon fiber print well?
Yeah. This was here when I printed it at the ender. So I can see it's not on something. Yeah, there we go. See the layer lines on that?
Nice.
Yeah, that's carbon fiber too. You 0.2 layer height, I think. Now I'm printing at 0.4 on the Tornado. I've got a 6 millimeter or 0.6 millimeter nozzle in it. Yeah, this morning I've been looking around and looking around and looking around for what extruder I wanted to use, and I found this one here. It's just a plate. All you do is put this plate on there and then use your old extruder. I was like, okay, I can do that.
Sounds like a plan.
3 days into my 30-day course of 360. I did 3 days yesterday. That's it. I don't see no more on my picture unless I'm done. Hey, good morning. Rodney.
Going there.
That looks nice. Just keep going, get a spot. I'll be in a week. It's a crap. A crap. Should be doing is taking a grip down. Nah. Why jump ahead of yourself, right? I do believe tomorrow it is going to be Don streaming. Streaming on Don's channel tomorrow.
Huh?
So we will be streaming on your channel tomorrow.
Okay. That's something I didn't know.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Just figured it'd be a good idea to tell you.
Yeah. By what
time? Instead of right in the morning.
Yeah, what's Ricky going to be doing tomorrow, huh?
Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's my day, Don.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Oh, God, thanks for the info. I don't know why, but I was already thinking tomorrow's going to be Monday.
Tomorrow is going to be Monday.
No,
Today was Monday?
no, I was thinking tomorrow's going to be Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, no, today's Monday.
Yeah.
No, today's Sunday, sorry. That's why it says Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you said Sunday hangout this morning?
Yep. That's a little bit of a clue.
I'm not still awake, you know.
Yeah. I guess at 8:30, starting at 8:30 tomorrow morning, we got like 3 or 4 different places to go look at for rent.
Oh.
Sorry, that somewhere for me to live is a little bit more important than you guys.
I can agree with you there.
No, I get somewhere to live, then I can actually do something. I want to get back to making some videos and crap.
Well, I do hope you have a little bit of luck on your side tomorrow.
You, or me.
You. Yeah, exactly. I hope you do have some luck tomorrow.
You too.
And is that only for apartments, or are you also looking at a house?
I don't know. I'm just going along for the ride, I guess.
Is this something that your wife already picked out?
Well, I mean, I've sent her so much stuff that I look for them and I send them to her.
Yeah.
And she calls them and sets up appointments. I usually don't go to the appointments, her and my daughter go, but now why am I going tomorrow? My daughter's off of school. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. Either way. That seems to be pretty nice. What did I do? I forgot what I did. I did all top litters or something. I did 20 or 15.
Hey, Ben, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning, Ben. Afternoon. And I did 15 top litters, which will make it basically solid. Solid carbon fiber. Yeah. So that ought to be halfway strong on. At 0.4 layer heights. Yeah, that should be all right. How you doing today, Ben? Like you're good. I watched that this morning. Well, Don, why ain't you print this morning? A lot of cookie cutters.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I'm not sure right now. I'm still debating with my slicer what he wants to slice up for.
You got all that film in the back of you there. You know, print them suckers any color you want.
Uh,
Yeah. No, I'm doing all right this morning. I feel better today than I have in like the past 4 days. So I'm gonna try one of my enders here at the direct drive. So I'm cutting off the back plate right now for a direct drive unit. Will they take me to the studio? Yeah. I am hurting all. My feet are just killing me. But as far as being dizzy and crap, I'm not. I'm not dizzy or anything, so I'm all happy with me. Wanted us to be real good and stuck together, so I'm putting it at 220 degrees. Top end of the spectrum on this stuff. At the top is 220.
you know, is that cool? Is that cool? I imported the model into Slicer, then I had to turn it 90 degrees so that it would be standing flat on the bed. It turned it around. Then I wanted to click on drop to bed again so that it's on the bed, and the part disappeared.
Oops. Ricky, Ben says hi.
Morning, Ben. Or afternoon, where you're at.
Yep. I just love when it prints. It prints just beautiful.
Like it's
I wonder how many liquors that is. I'm going to say I'm ready. Oh, where's my mouse? Oh, yeah, I did get all 4 monitors working now.
I tried to get the tornado printing yesterday while I was in printer repair mode.
Yeah.
And I literally tightened every single bolt on it. Checked every single wheel to make sure they were all nice and round, no flat spots. Checked all the eccentric nuts.
What is it doing?
What's that?
What's your tornado doing?
Well, I'll show you.
Let me lock on. And I gotta find my mouse. There's Ricky.
You can see there that is not round.
No.
This one is oval and should be a circle. And then this one is a broken circle.
Yeah, I see the broken version. That's
And then it's got artifacts appearing, infill artifacts that are going outside the wall still.
We built the extruder for the nozzle. Heat it up, take it apart, clean it out.
But it's not an extrusion issue.
I understand that, Ricky.
It is I believe it's either losing steps in the Y or the Y is out of calibration.
Did you check the power supply output?
I have not yet.
Have you bought a voltmeter yet?
I haven't. That's the next thing that's got to happen.
See,
You said that a month ago. So.
I know. I haven't been anywhere that sells one.
I know. That's 4 hours to work every day, and he doesn't go buy a freaking anything. A Walmart. God sakes, they sell them for $5.
Yeah, I haven't been anywhere to buy anything like that.
Oh, there is that thing called Amazon too, or eBay. It's amazing. It shows up right at your door all of a sudden.
Yeah, but they don't take cash, which is what I have.
I don't have none of that.
My line of work is an all cash business.
I know. You have Patreon, so they give you money, and it's for your channel.
Right, that's true.
It's for your channel, so
it's still sitting. It's still the $20 I have compiled up is still sitting over on Patreon though.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's just
I haven't transferred it to.
I have transferred all just a little bit.
I have not tried the filament yet, Ben. It's still sitting here in a box. Until yesterday, I only had the one printer printing. Now I have 3, and 3 out of 5 are going. So I need to get the Scorpion finished, and then I'll start on the next printing project.
I mean,
since they're only 200. Since they're only 200 gram rolls, I want to find a something worthwhile to print with them.
Well, Chris sent you that, so I mean, God, I would think to.
I'm sorry, what?
Chris sent you that tornado, so I mean, it should be set right as far as motors go. But
I think all he did was open it up, put it together. He did his review on it, and then I don't think he's touched it again.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because like my motors, they were just stupid low. I mean, like stupid low voltage. All of them were like just stupid low voltage.
Yeah, I think it's a voltage issue. More than likely. Yeah. Either that or it's the steps in the what is that EEPROM?
But none of that should be off, though. I mean, it should all be set factory, you know, and that should be fine. I'm still running factory firmware on that, anyways.
Yeah.
It's not going to be for long. Hey, Skelda, how's it going?
I just know that it's never printed one print successfully since I got it.
Good morning, Skelda.
Well, I do tell you, it's nice having these 4 monitors now, though. I love it. I love having my computer back, slice something, and do other stuff at the same time.
Morning, Skalda. Or good afternoon to you as well.
Anybody wants to jump in, jump on in. It might be in a little while to take them down. He keeps on showing stuff and I present it to him and I forget to take it off. Shot there. Yeah, this part ought to be tough as hell because the other one, that one that I showed you, was tough as hell. And there's only two walls on that. This thing's just crazy tough. 2 walls, 20 or 10, I think, % info. And I had to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze to break it. And finally broke it. I'm gonna buy some more when the wife will give me no more money. Now it's all gone. No sale. Quarter of the way there. Yahoo! Yeah, it took me a couple times to get that damn charger printed yesterday. Didn't want to print it up. I thought I had this one until I took it off. It's like a shadow rider. Yeah. I was laying down when this one finished off. Oops. And I gotta take that nozzle back apart anyways because it's goobing out goo. It's got goobage coming out. So I gotta take that nozzle back apart. I put something around. So yeah, pop that back open, clean her out. So how's this Sunday morning going for everybody, or afternoon for some of you guys out there? It might be Monday for you, for all I know. Sunday here turned out pretty good.
It's cloudy and ugly outside.
Yeah, well, I expect that. This one turned out pretty good. What to do on it, without the people. I was supposed to get Christmas ornament, but I made it as big as I could to put it on my ender. Because I like chargers. I love more part of my ender. All day, every day.
Discord is blowing up. Let me see.
I had one a couple years older than this. I have to take everybody real quick. Take it off my bloody gun. It's part of that. Painted black, this is black. Oh, he does have a yellow one too. Got a purple one too. You got all different things. My other buddy, he's got both my chargers. I think he still has them both. I haven't seen them all now.
Huh.
There we go.
But I am learning that
Discord is blowing up.
all right. Yeah. Good. Black Friday. Uh-oh. I didn't think your last fit sounded too bad. I was kind of not 100% awake when I watched it this morning, but I was awake. I was drinking coffee. But I don't think it sounded bad. Not like the last one. Before that. Time before. But no, that's good. I say I only paid $13 for mine. I paid more for the freaking stand than I did the microphone.
Yeah, but every time when you move that microphone, there's a lot of cracking noise coming through.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to touch it. But I did. Probably put a loose wire or something in it. And plug in.
Uh-huh. Oh, let's see here. Oh, it's covered in
So smooth. Get a good deal on it, huh? Half price, at least. I'm buying nothing for Black Friday. I'm not going to buy anything for Cyber Monday. Pretty sure I'm not going to. I got $22 on my PayPal credit. That's it. I don't want to use that. I'll start saving up for another printer. You know. Everybody's so quiet this morning.
Huh?
I said, everybody's so quiet this morning. How's that laser cutter coming, D?
Good.
Yeah.
I just got to finish. I just changed the steps, and I got to do another test to see how close I am.
Yeah. Cool. I was watching something somewhere that they were saying to use boxing tape over what you're cutting, like for the wooden stuff for cutting and etching.
Yeah.
Especially for cutting, so it doesn't leave the black film all over it.
Yeah, so you don't scorch it and get all the carbon
Yeah.
soot all over everything.
Okay. Well, it must be true then. This is stating that more as a question than I'm telling you, because I don't know. You know, I don't know shit about them things. Not yet. It will. I gotta print another thing too. This thing. Oh no, this thing might work on there. Maybe? Yeah, this thing will work on there. So everything back far enough. That should be back far enough. Yeah, that should work on there. I think. I think this thing will work on there. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
Well, I got the hinge in place now, and working good.
Nice.
Canopy drops perfectly in place when you let it go.
Cool. Is that for that three-wheeler?
For this monster.
Yeah, the three-wheeler. Yep.
Cool. A Scorpion is going to be cool.
And I just want to put a motor on that thing and drive it. RC car the hell out of it. Something I do need to get too is I need a controller robot. Because they started looking for a sponsor for electronics. That shouldn't be. Wait until you finish getting it designed to start printing it and then start looking for a sponsor. I'm not sure about these wheels, man. I really want to.
Huh?
Really want to use these wheels, but I'm not sure. Just for the fact of time, you know.
Yeah.
Tracks, I don't know, tracks are going to be hard enough too. Or I guess it'd be less materials. I don't have to do all that freaking TPU track. I don't know. Here's the goal. Hopefully done. And see, I'd never trust this with the long prints. I don't know if I could trust it with the no glue on it, you know.
Yeah, you're printing there directly on the glass without any type of glue, right?
Correct. You just have to make sure they are extremely clean.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it cools down again, it's like just sitting there. I just pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they have decent adhesion, but I just don't know about trusting it for a 4D print or something, you know.
Yeah.
Then you also get the fact of what it does to your beer.
You know, I was talking with Brian from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking with him. He prints everything on a clean glass.
Yeah.
And he also prints long prints on it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's what Ivy does too. Ivy doesn't use nothing. He prints right on glass too.
To do that, your glass has to be absolutely perfectly flat.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why you use a mirror.
Right.
Now, but Brian, he doesn't use any mirrors. He just uses the normal glass. But he told me you have to have them perfectly clean.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I had glue on there, so I sprayed it down with my solution.
Yeah.
Got all the glue off, and then I sprayed it down with solution again, and got it pretty clean. Sprayed it down again, got it clean. Then I wiped it all down with rubbing alcohol, and then I sprayed it down with my solution again. Because that rubbing alcohol actually leaves a little film on there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so I had some Windex, and then I dumped a bunch of vinegar in with it. So it stinks like holy hell, but
Yeah.
stinks like holy hell, but it ain't very nice. That's what happened with that charger. Is I was putting it just straight on glass, and it slid a little bit. You know,
No, I'm just wondering how long is this going to go good with that magnetic bed that I have?
just don't get it too close, you know, or you F it up.
Yeah.
'Cause that's your original magnetic bed, right?
Yeah.
And it's never worked for you before.
Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't, it's really stubborn. And you can't get anything to stick to it.
And what'd you do to get it to stick to it this time?
Nothing. I only took off the blue tape. I took off the blue tape. I noticed, you know, it might be from the glue that's on the backside of the tape, you know.
Yeah.
But I took off the 4 stripes of blue tape because, you know, they were already, you know,
Glad to go.
they were already ripped up in a couple of areas and stuff like that, you know. And I took them off, and I was I noticed, okay, it's a little bit sticky. Let's try this out. And then I started printing some cookie cutters directly on the bed. And that went good. So now I'm printing something else. And I mean, that, as you can see, it's not small. And it's going to be tall. But yeah. I mean, if this goes good, hallelujah.
I am thinking about on-surfacing my printers. Start reprinting everything in one color, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't look like a friggin' circus set, you know?
Yeah.
20 different colors.
Yeah, that's why we have a filler primer and paints, you know.
Yeah, but not for on your printer. You don't want to paint the parts that are actually on your printer.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I should refresh the thing, shouldn't I? Where it's going? I think I've found it already. I just need to decide.
Oh yeah. Let me check out my camera setting again. See if it's still zoomed in or not. And no, it's not. Oh, let's zoom this one in a little bit.
This stuff.
And let's
See that big or something. There's also debate whether or not what to what can we say now? Debate on whether what to I don't know. Like, gone. It's out of here. In one second, gone the next, man. That was good. That one. Oh, Tootsies are hurting, but man, some crazy. Yeah. Oh, I was debating about putting a E3D hot end on and clone.
Huh?
Trying out an E3D hot end on Ender. Just for shits and giggles, you know. Unless we do one thing at a time. So I'm gonna drive on it first, see how that runs for a while, and then throw E2D on it. It just seems like a lot of work there. Lots of water. I know I thought about something. So I'll go on. Collections. Number 65,000. Dollars, I think. it's got some special one that's got to be way out forward. Somebody. It pegged it, you know.
I know what I need. I need a sticker.
You stick.
I need a sticker about that big that says out of order.
There you go. Are you out of order?
I can send you one.
Huh?
I can send you one.
Yeah. Only has to be, hey, Mr. D, it only has to be about this big, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What color you want it?
Oh, that doesn't make any difference. Main thing is everybody can see it from a good distance away. And I'll put that on my forehead, and maybe everybody will leave me alone.
Yeah, got it. I got it. Felt like you're scraping on somebody's teeth there or something.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's why I was looking at the CR10.
Okay.
So I see the damn thing. And I know the two blower fans. I did not see it there.
Yeah.
I've seen it somewhere. I know it's this morning. It's been in this here thing. I can just keep on going back until I find it again. It's not specified. It's just a direct drive. It's cute. Need somebody to make me a really big mouse so I can see it, you know, going around on my screen. Fucking hell with that.
What? Make you a really big what?
You did what?
What do you want? What do you need? Somebody to make you a really big what?
Mouse.
House.
Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to talk to Clyde. He already designed one.
I mean, for the screen, you know.
Ah.
That's on the screen, not for not in my hand. I want a file
Yeah.
for a big ass mouse so I can see it. I'm blind ass, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fang, bang, bang, thing. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Mr. Butcher. How's it going?
Good morning, Mr. Butcher.
Hey, Ryan. You know better than that, Ryan. There's no ladies here.
Well,
She's sleeping.
I don't know what's up with Ashley. She hasn't been here for a long time.
No, I don't know what she did.
I mean, I know it's really late or early in the morning or whatever. She's sitting over there somewhere around what, Nebraska or something.
Yeah. 11 year old.
Well, there could be some people who identify otherwise.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that now.
Yeah.
You can wake up one day and say, I identify as a watermelon.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, cross-eyed mosquitoes, and bow-legged bats.
Done to
Pull up a chair and sit on the floor. I'll tell you a story you never heard before. Oh, yeah. Hey, good morning, Jake.
hey, what's cracking my cracking?
Or should I say Matt? 3D printing nerd, take a tour of the printed solid 3D print HQ.
That's
All the big YouTubers get to do all the cool stuff.
Yeah, really. It does piss me off a little bit, but you know, those big YouTubers, of course, they've got the extra money so that they can hop in the car, pay the gas, and go over there and visit those people.
Most of the time, in cases of guys like Joel and Tom and Angus, those companies pay them. Pay their way.
Yeah.
They send them a plane ticket.
yeah.
From a hotel.
Yeah. They'll even send somebody over there to pick them up. I mean, I wouldn't mind if some company would send me a plane ticket so that I could come to Murph next year.
I bet you everybody else would though.
You guys are close enough. You can drive over there. But that would be a slow boat to China if I had to find my own way to get there. You know, I don't know. With a rowboat, it'd probably take me about.
Rowboat China? Is that what you're saying?
Build you a raft out of pallets that are thrown away behind businesses.
Just use all your crap prints that don't work.
You got it.
Let's see who this is. Stefan. Someone just updated a video or something, tweeted it or something. Fabian. Speaking of Fabian, where the hell is Bob?
Okay, Jake. Yeah.
What's the?
Well, yeah, let me see now.
We'll put holes in it.
Say again?
I said we'll put holes in it so you can breathe.
Oh, okay.
The question is, do we put the holes in before Don gets in or after?
Thanks, Ricky. Thanks. And I understood from Mike, don't put holes in it.
Ouch.
Hold still. I won't get you with the drill.
Oh, you're going to use a drill? And use a 12 gauge. Shabam!
Don was a
Duck, duck.
I think the drill might be more fun though, because you drill it in until he says "ow," and you back the drill out. Zzz, ow!
You're saying you use one of them 3-foot drill bits then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys would be having fun with me in that box. I know.
I like
Box every once in a while. You still okay in there?
Yeah, you know what I normally say? With friends like you, I don't need any enemies.
I think you got enough of those too.
Yeah, who knows?
It's almost like I'm going to go up to the side. I guess I don't have a choice anymore. You don't have no choice no more, no more, no more.
But I wouldn't mind being over there at Murph, coming over there secretly, and then scare the hell out of all of you.
You'll scare the hell out of them, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for you to sneak up on me.
Let's take a D.
Oh no.
You walking out of my boots?
I think I would give Mr. D a 5-minute warning. But that 5-minute warning, that would probably be just for him to load up and aim.
Good.
Let's say, hold on.
Exactly.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Don't need the time to load up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Like I'm saying, with friends like y'all, I don't need any enemies.
Well, pretty close anyways.
Mr. Butcher, that's correct. Don't sneak up on D. Yeah, what's that?
It's supposed to be a shark's tooth.
A shark's tooth.
Yeah.
Well, these guys didn't have that. That's cool. I need the lead to Fang, though.
I got a buddy that dives and finds bunches of them.
Yeah.
The old megalodon shark's teeth.
Yeah.
He's got quite a few of them.
Wow.
He says, I never wanted to sell them. He had a little shop, and he says, I went through and put a stupid price of $1,700 on them. And he says, wouldn't you think about it? He says, I had people come in and buy them.
You're kidding.
$1,700. He says, I didn't think they were. He says, then they were telling me that was actually a deal.
Okay.
Whoops. Yeah, on the internet there, you know, you can look that type of stuff up nowadays. They have that little thing called a computer.
I'm just wondering if he raised his price after that.
No. But
He probably went diving again, looked to see if he could find more, huh?
he dives, and for many, many things, he was a rescue diver on the fire department.
Yeah.
So on his off time, he used to go and dive for a lot of stuff, and he's found Civil War artifacts, all this kind of stuff, just all kinds of neat stuff.
Wow.
I'll have to get pictures of some of the stuff he's got down at my buddy's shop and show you.
Yeah, definitely.
But cannonballs, musket balls, Uh, just tons of stuff.
Get a trip, right?
Yeah, with the cannonballs, all he has to do now is just find a cannon, huh?
My buddy's got a cannon.
Okay.
That thing's fun to shoot.
Yeah, I can believe it.
We go down into the swamp and about once a year and shoot it. And what he does is he'll put a 1 pound of black powder in it with 2 pounds of flour, just general white flour.
Yeah.
And when you shoot that thing, you want to see the fireball that comes out the front end because it's burning the flour out.
Oh man.
That's I've got pictures of it, and that's neat.
Oh man. You gotta make a video of that.
Yeah, everything's dark around it except this big, humongous, about a 12-foot wide or 12-foot round fireball. It lights up the swamp.
Oh man, that sounds cool.
There we go.
But they were in, in fact, his cannon, and he was in the movie North South,
Yeah.
the Civil War movie
Yeah.
that was filmed down here at Fort Sumter down in South Carolina. My buddy's dad was in the opening scenes of it, firing the cannon in the opening scene.
Cool. Ben, to answer your question, what the heck is going on? Everybody was debating about how big the carton has to be to ship me over to Murph. And, if we should drill the holes in it so that he can get some air before or after I'm in the box.
Or use a 12 gauge.
You can use a smaller box if you set it through a wood chipper first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just wait. When that time comes that we meet,
Yeah.
you better hope that my mind is not like that from an elephant.
Like they say, if we didn't like you, we wouldn't pick on you.
Exactly. Or I could also say, just wait until you come home. I'll be standing behind the door with a baseball bat. Oh man. Sense of policies to replace the existing devices which can detect metal state of the bed. Okay.
See, I just don't like the freaking. I like this bullseye one they got for the end there.
Yeah.
But they use a stock fan, and that stock fan's crap.
Yeah. Stock fan is always crap, I would say.
Oh, the blower that's on the freaking end is just a joke.
Yeah. I haven't seen any printer yet that had a good stock fan on it.
Man,
Except for maybe the $2,000 and up printers,
Yeah.
I think they're the only ones that have a good stock fan on them. Oh man, what the hell's going on now? Yes. Yeah.
Fun.
Let's get on
Yes.
one side or something.
Just trying to think, but it's starting to hurt. Starting to hurt. Nice. So Ricky lost his picture unless he's on break. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not even reading. Artemis? Yeah. Sounds interesting. I don't know. I have no money for either one of them. I'll have to make 3 on Artemis. So. Kind of funny how you went from an ender to an ultimaker. A bit of a price difference there, Ben. Just a little bit. Anybody knows of when they can find probably a Fang, but I don't know if it needs to be a Fang, but I want it on both sides for an ender 3 for a direct drive for the stock extruder and a duct torque for a cooling duct, cooling fan. Looking at the Fangs, but I just can't find. So I'm looking at that thing work, but it goes back that way. They all have fans over now, man. It's just right into the fucking thing. You know,
Hard cooling, I always thought that the horseshoe would be the best one.
horseshoe.
Yeah.
I think that's horseshoe. That's good. No, I mean, I'm totally wondering if this one on both sides, I guess. The horseshoe.
Yeah.
Horseshoe.
Yeah. Horseshoe, not horseshoe.
Van duct. Van duct. Not what I said. Yep. Almost. It's worse. That's good. I guess they're all the same printer. I said it did. Nope, it doesn't work. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that. Too constrictive around them. I don't like those issues. I know what you're talking about.
What is Martin doing going live? He should be over here on our channel.
Who is?
Martin.
Oh,
Martin.
Martin's live?
Martin's live, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know why.
Go over there and tell him to get on our channel. Hey, good morning, Vince.
Hey, Vince.
Yeah, he's live with 3D painting. One of his landscapes.
I don't shim. That's all right. How's it going, Vince? I must be on top there. It's just building it up. Supposed to. Just gotta touch it, I know. Vincent, I don't know who's yelling at me. I remember what Vince, Minnesota Maker was yelling at me for touching it. Touch it, dummy.
Mike, you'd have crapped yourself if that had popped loose off the bed while you were pushing around on it with your finger.
Yeah, I know that. I wasn't pushing, that's just rubbing real slightly.
You'd be like, wonder how this. Uh-oh.
That's how it does.
The print's looking good, though.
Yeah. Looks nice. I'm going to lift it up a little bit on this side, but I think it's done. I think all it's doing now is the high parts, so yeah, it is. Yeah, so the big one's done except for the wire guide and whatever that other part is. I don't know what the other part is.
Test to it, Jay.
Sleep in there first. Lacey, get over here and lay down. Shit on the floor, someone's not going to kick your butt. That's what I want. I want that lean to crap like that, man. Just not get enough, huh? See how that goes up to the side like that. It goes that floor, that's where you get TV on down. Yeah, well, that's so cool. That one. Hell's that one? Oh, that's a badass, actually. It's cool. actually. Oh, that's not it. I think it's funny how you look it up for an ETV or for a micro switch and you find an ETV shit.
Yeah.
E3D has a new nozzle. Have you guys seen that?
No.
It's supposed to be like way better than the Olsen Ruby.
Oh,
Let me see if I can find it. They call it the Nozzle X, the one to rule them all.
post the link, Ricky.
That's what I'm looking for here.
They just turn it, right? Yeah, I guess so. That better work. Be all kinds of pissed off with somewhere.
Select pre-ordered. Rodney is saying.
Hey, come on. Yeah, you already been in there.
Good to know, Rodney. Good to know. Question is, how much is that thing going to cost? And
If you think that's actual E3D, I can't afford it. So,
and the next question is if they make it in different sizes, you know? E3D is okay, but what if you want one for MK9?
I'm sure at some point they'll have them for everything.
Yes.
Kind of the way E3D does things.
Nano coating. Smooth nickel plating. Hard steel. Uh-huh. Yeah, but with this so-called WS2 polyphobic nano coating, how long is that nano coating going to stay on that nozzle? Stay on there for like 2,000 meters of filament, or will it stay on there for 200,000 meters of filament?
Which it's got a non-stick coating on this nozzle, which they say not to use a wire brush to clean your nozzle.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because of the coating.
Yeah, 'cause you'll scrape the coating off.
Yeah, but you have a heated nozzle and you have so-called semi. You know, you have a filament that's going through it.
I think this will take over. Look at it. How about that? Look, them beans.
And if you're printing something like a carbon fiber, or if you're printing something like metallic filament, that's going to have particles in it that's almost like a wire brush, you know?
Well, they say it'll wear the coating off the inside of the nozzle if you use abrasives, but the outside of the nozzle, the cone, which is where most sticking really occurs, it won't wear it off.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So currently they have it for the V6 and the Volcano.
And Volcano, okay. Well, I've got a Volcano hot end here. I'm just thinking about if I should put it on my E3D V6 for my Hypercube, or should I just use the normal E3D V6?
And it's way cheaper than a Ruby nozzle too.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm sure the folks over at Olsen are real happy about that.
They're both the same.
Yeah, pre-order yours today.
Come on.
Also sold. Lifetime warranty. If you do somehow manage to wear out your nozzle, just send it back to us and we will replace it free of charge. And with all the perks we've just mentioned, you might just think a nozzle like this would be expensive. This nozzle is a status symbol, it's a workhorse, and the price reflects that. On that note, we're selling this nozzle with its lifetime guarantee and all above qualities for only £22.
How much is it?
And they
22.
go up. They go up to a 0.8.
I mean, for £22.50, that's somewhere around €25, €26. That means that's somewhere around, well, under $30.
As soon as I show up, the conversation ends.
Yep. Because
Okay.
you showed up. We knew you were here. And we're like, this, I'm actually going to quit talking.
I know you were saying horrible things about me. I know. But to Bob, if he's listening, I figured out how to get. I think he was on an iPhone, right? He was unable to connect. The way
Yeah.
to get the Hangouts links to work on an iPhone or iOS device is to install Chrome, which I know is sort of a cop-out, but take the link, open it in Chrome, and then Chrome correctly launches the Hangouts application on an iOS device. Whereas if you do it through Safari, it fails.
Uh-huh. You need to type up that information in Discord, Colin, so
Well,
that
I would feel
Bob can read
stupid
that.
typing it up, though. I would feel
Yeah,
stupid
no.
typing it up because, in retrospect, it's incredibly obvious.
Yeah,
Isn't
but just think about Bob, how old he is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is he able to log into Discord now?
He's in Discord, and I'm
Okay.
pretty sure if you type that in there, he's going to see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just go into Discord and send him a message.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
I saw the title here. Mike, you're redoing the hot end on your Ender.
yeah, I'm going to try one of them as a direct drive.
Well, I highly recommend. I mean, depending how customized you want to go, I highly recommend the Prusa style extruder. There's that guy who did There's a guy who did a backplate that matches up with the ANET rods, but I imagine you could do the same thing or something very similar.
I'm using
Getting a
that extruder.
What?
I'm going to use this extruder right here.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. No, if you've got it all figured out the way you want to do it, that's cool.
This is the way I'm going to try it, just because it's the fastest way, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I did the same thing with mine. I grabbed the easiest direct drive thing I could find and threw it on there. But it would be very cool to see a Prusa style backplate that would hook up to the Creality style V wheels.
Yeah, that's something I can maybe work on.
Yeah, but that Prusa setup is incredibly rigid. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. It makes a massive difference.
Yeah. Well, this here is just a nice solid plate.
Yeah.
Printed it solid with the carbon fiber.
That's a lot of carbon fiber. You really did it with solid infill?
Yep. It's only 15 layers.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
I guess it's the angle that makes it look much thicker than it actually is.
Well, I'm also using a 0.6 nozzle.
Oh.
0.4 millimeter layer heights.
Right.
So 30 layers otherwise.
That's a lot of carbon fiber. I mean,
That thing's going to be strong.
well, it's either going to be strong or incredibly weak, depending exactly how it was.
I printed it really hot too.
The thing Well, see, that's the thing. How does carbon fiber hold up to temperature?
Well, this is just a back plate.
Well, but it's carbon fiber PLA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Hey, Joe.
the back plate should be fine. But I go back to
Good morning, Joe.
hey Joe.
Good morning, Scada.
Hey, Joe.
Skull has been here for about an hour.
Ah, okay. I'm not sure if I say good morning to him.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I will cover the base and say good morning, everyone.
There you go.
There you go.
Problem solved. No, I go back to Stefan, who did all those analyses of the best percentages of infill based on pattern and material.
Yeah.
And the general consensus for all materials was any amount of infill greater than 45% isn't worth it.
Well, yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
And especially with carbon fiber, that's an expensive. No, you got like a 10. You found a $10 or $11 spool of carbon fiber you mentioned the other day, right? That's
Yeah.
incredible. Otherwise, I would have said that's a massive waste of money, but maybe not.
Yeah. It was cheap enough. It's all right. I couldn't
I
afford it.
guess so. Yeah. Wow. I remember seeing that, and I'm like, that can't really be carbon fiber.
Yeah, and I was really amazed on Friday night. EU streamed that Stefan and that other guy from the UK that's also an engineer, that they both said that PLA is the strongest filament at this time.
Well, it depends how you define strength, right? I mean, its tensile strength is greater.
You know, if he's saying it's the strongest filament at the time, you know, going through all of his tests, then you know.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with him, but there's different types of strength. There's tensile strength, and then there's what's that? Torsional strength, bending strength. What's bending? There's a name for it. Anyway, but he does test both. I'm surprised that I guess he decided that PLA was the strongest overall. Then,
Yep.
I must have missed that video. I should get notified with his stuff, but oh well.
No, not on him. That was not on his live stream.
You would think that it was fake carbon fiber, but it's not. It's really not. It's rough.
Right. But so that's the thing with the carbon fiber. First of all, it's a very small percentage of carbon fiber relative to the PLA that's in it, and also it's chopped carbon fiber, so it's not actually. Who was it? There was some printer manufacturer that was doing full carbon fibers, like an actual.
Right.
That was like Mark Forged, right? I think a couple of years ago. I think Tom had one at one point. The other German.
Yeah. And another reason why I decided to go 100% or all top layers is what I did. Is all top layers. But another reason I did that is because of the heat. You know, just to try to give a little bit more strength because of any heat that might get to it.
I wonder if there's anything to the issue of having air pockets inside a thing like that, where if it does heat up, the air inside within the spaces within the infill might actually expand. There's probably not much to that because these things aren't really truly airtight anyway, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But
that would be an interesting experiment for someone who wants to spend the time.
Yeah, and like you weren't around, but and I don't know who was all around, but tomorrow, stream will be on Don's channel. We got to go look at some apartments in the morning, so
That
I
means,
needs to leave.
that
Yeah,
means
so if you're for those who are watching, if you're not subscribed to both Mike and Don by now, then there's pretty much no hope for you.
Yeah.
yeah, who knows? Maybe Mike will jump on the stream later on tomorrow and say, "Hey, I got an apartment."
Well, you know, it doesn't work out like that. You got to fill out paperwork, and they got to do checks. And, I mean, most of them do, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Some of them don't. He didn't. You know, whatever. I mean, we gave him a lease to sign, but that was it.
Yeah.
I hear you can live quite cheaply in Denmark.
Yeah.
No, a buddy of mine retired there. He's very happy guy. Very happy with that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of Germans, they always said that you know, after you're retired, best place to live is in South Turkey, Bosporus. And
That may have been true 20 years ago. I wouldn't want to retire to Turkey these days.
yeah, they were saying that even 15 and then 12 years ago. But in the last 10 years, I'm not sure if that's
Yes, not really the life extending choice.
not really.
No.
I mean, it is cheap down there to live. That's true.
For a reason. Yeah.
You got your phone on your phone stand now?
No. So that was the point, right? So at this point, I've managed to connect using an iPad.
Uh-huh.
Not only do I have a nice large screen to stare at you, I have a little stand to. The phone stand is right here.
Yeah. Have you tried that with an iPad to see if it would hold an iPad? I haven't tried that
I
yet.
imagine it would. Let's see. It's pretty sturdy. It's not going to break. It's just not going to balance very well.
Yeah, that's the question.
Well, I mean, that's just a matter of coordination, right? Okay, so here it is.
Well, you think they would have put that pet fang on the front of the pet fang so you could see it was a pet fang instead of on the back side where you can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, it balances. I wouldn't really use it this way because the angle is kind of wrong, unless you want to stare at my crotch. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not so good.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is certainly strong enough to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and talk about iPad. 1 second, I'll be right back.
We are going screen sharing. Which one are we going to do? This one. And what way should we print this one?
What is that?
It's a fang, man.
Oh, a fang. Okay.
A fang.
Yeah.
For the direct drive, that's why it bumps out like that.
Yeah.
Standing up like that, is it?
Yeah.
With support?
I think I would put a little support in there.
Well, yeah. No, I mean, I said with support.
Oh, I misheard you. I thought you said no support.
So I don't know what it would do.
I don't know. That seems like a bridgeable distance, though. You could do it. Maybe.
Got this one. But this here is the face. Yeah. And so you really don't want all that freaky support material all right here. So it don't look like schnikey. So, yeah. There we go. What have we got? What are people saying? Nothing. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, they tell you. Oh, he's painting. He's doing this painting. Sorry. Scan. Let's see what we got. 74. 70 zigzag computer. many years is that going to take? I ain't got 3 hours. You know, then put that. Oh yeah, we can't have it everywhere, can we? Forgot about that. That's
No.
time down.
Yeah, if you put support everywhere, it'll fill up the inside of the duct.
Yep. Well, that's exactly.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah, that's why they want you to print it straight up and down. And make sure you use a support blocker on the ends.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm still probably at 25 before I don't know how to get back to that. That would probably help to take off the 4 and 12, so let's go another 4 would be what? 16. 16. 2 walls. Yeah, that's good.
You pulled this off the Thingiverse, right? Does it say it needs support or no?
Where's my mouse? Need somebody to make me a bigger mouse so I can see it. Because I'm half blind and can't see the rest of the time. That's the way how it works. I have that sun surface on me. I like that roof support. I don't know about that. Roof support. I like that stuff. You use that roof support yet? Oh, it makes it so it's nice and smooth. Where did I do that at? Oh, it was in here, man. I didn't
Wait,
do
the tree support?
Inside that lip around there, you know, and look, it actually prints pretty. It's like a skin layer almost. It's real close, so you don't get that shitty surface on it. Actually,
Stuff I'm trying to pick off right now.
the shitty surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of surface right there.
Yeah. If you had to use the roof support, they have roof and floor support. So it ain't
Don't.
So, Mike, what kind of hot end are you putting in there?
stock.
So how do you get a direct drive onto that stock hot end? I mean, isn't that the same hot end that Creality uses every place else, where it's just a Bowden tube down to the nozzle?
You come out of there. You come out of the nozzle with a Bowden tube and use it to go right up into the direct drive. You know, which are touching each other.
Okay, so you're just using it then as a guide for the direct drive.
Yeah,
okay.
Bowden just as a guide.
Yeah.
What's up? Hey, Brian. How's it going, man? This is my buddy Brian. He lives just down the road, or a town or so over, down south to me.
Hey, Brian.
Brian, how you doing?
He's the one I've been messing with the shark with. Hey, well, I got you on, Brian. Okay, now you said, I know it's orange, you want them black, but just piss off and look at it. Where is it? Where am I? Can't see myself. I'm blind. Can't see. Oh, that's because I'm presenting, dumbass. Okay, let's try that. There. So, you know, you said you wanted that there, but I thought about putting a hole up here so it looks like a freaking eye, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brian? Moving it up there so it looks like an eyeball instead of back there just out in the middle of nowhere.
Is this supposed to be a lure or something, or just
a keychain?
keychain? Okay.
See, that's his logo.
Ah, okay. So I guess the only issue there is the thickness of the material around that hole. Is that thick enough at the top
Oh,
where if we moved it to the eye?
yeah, I just threw it in there for now. I'm going to drop it down, of course.
Yeah,
This one here is closer to a good thickness.
yeah.
These are just like little prototypes. So
Well, the other issue, of course, is what kind of ring are you going to run through there?
a key ring.
Yeah, I know, but there are dozens of different thickness diameters of key rings.
Yeah. Hey, Robbie, man, I understand that. And
Yeah,
so,
okay. So
for
as long as you, I just want to make sure you thought about what size of ring you're going to run through that when you put the hole in.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I got it in ticker kit, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I can move it, make it bigger, smaller.
Sure.
So it's sitting there just waiting.
No, but that's one of those sort of things that I would do, right? Design a snazzy little thing and then not have the hardware lined up that I was going to use, and then find out the hardware doesn't fit for shit. It would piss me off to the point where I probably would just ditch the whole project.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey there, Robbie Mac. How you doing, my friend?
yeah. But so, what are you saying, Brian? One towards the front or the one? This one? This is number one, and this is number two. One or two? One that looks like an eyeball, or the one in the middle of his back? One or two? One, just let the eye down there. One or two? You see better at one or two?
I would think he sees better with the eye towards the front.
That's what just because it looks like a freaking eyeball.
Well,
That's what I thought.
especially since it's an eye test. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll turn it on. I got some in black around here somewhere. There's one. There's one. And he's like, can you make them smoother? Well, these are just prototypes, They're brake right. I got it in black, but it's just not.
So is this a logo for a business or what?
That's just his logo, for anything he does.
Okay.
For, I think, just old carpet business, and then, for YouTube and Facebook and whatever. But that looks kind of neat to that one.
That's cool.
Thing, though. I'm not sweating it. It's not like I'm getting freaking paid.
You say with the guy standing there.
Yeah. The carpet shirt, yeah. All right. So, yeah. I'll use a little spatula, I think. My spatula. It's not that.
Oh, how have your glass sheets been holding up?
Wait, what?
How have your glass beds been holding up?
The broken one and a tornado here?
Oh, I guess they haven't been holding up. Never mind. Silly question.
Well, that broke. Remember that broke when I took the DeLorean off?
I remember hearing about the DeLorean. I don't remember seeing that the glass had broken.
Yeah, well, because when it was such a big print and I had glue down, and I heard the trickle and crackle and crap, but when it cooled down and shrunk, it had such a tight hold on the glass it shattered the glass.
Wow.
So,
What kind of glue were you using?
Purple glue stick, man.
Oh, wow. Okay, that stuff doesn't hold nearly that well for me.
No, we all do our own thing. I work with one other guy a little bit once in a while, like the DeLorean. He's designed it. I'm printing it for him. But mostly, we collaborate once in a while, but most of the time everybody's working on their own thing.
I guess I should be looking at YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Is that what you're responding
So my
to?
friend Brian's saying, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
Anyway.
I mean,
Look at that, even the carbon fiber comes off real nice and shiny on the bottom side.
What's with those weird?
Stringing?
Is that's stringing?
Yeah, that's from the stringing.
That's a weird effect. I mean, that's like a second layer effect.
Yeah,
Weird.
that's the travel movements, you know.
Yeah. Does that mean you were doing that at too high a temperature, maybe?
Oh, I was trying to turn her at a high temperature.
Yeah, but at too high a temperature.
Oh, I don't know. Could have been. Who knows? It was only at 220. You know, so-
PLA? Yeah, that's up there for PLA.
yeah, well, it's at the high side of what they recommend.
Yeah. No, I was just surprised to see that effect. That's not one you normally see.
Well, I mean, this one here wasn't that. I guess now this one here really doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
And if you want to go in another direction, just turn around.
Yeah.
Retard.
I never did clean up the back of my little phone stand here. It still looks like garbage, and that was printed on a Mark III. It's crazy. Looks like
Your real
garbage.
one or your fake one?
Real one. I don't know. Something went horribly wrong there. It decided it was gonna do something with. It's like it printed a layer of support on everything.
Yeah.
There
All
was
right,
no.
Brian, we'll see you later. Have fun.
Anyway,
Yeah.
All right, take care, Brian.
later, Brian.
Know what to do with.
this is seriously strong. This is kind of amazing.
Yeah, good.
You know. Very
You got
sad.
you throw that at somebody and injure them seriously.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly couldn't use it where you'd break your fingers if you did that, but yeah,
I'm ready.
there's some potential there.
Yeah.
I'm ready to throw the tornado at somebody.
You throw it at me.
Are you making the mistake of actually building it?
Ricky, here I am. Here I am. Here I am.
Wait, let's see. Get in camera there. That's how it's printing right now, Colin.
Okay, well, see, your mistake was actually building it as a tornado and not just using it as a parts kit.
Well,
My tornado prints
I just put it
fine.
together as it was sent to me, and
This is
trying to print.
another one from Chris Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what this piece is for, though.
And so far, it's a piece of junk.
Oh man, sounds like that would be something you could use for parts for an hypercube build.
Well, that was the thing. I thought the gist of that early conversation was take a TiVo Tornado, that's a 24-volt system, right?
Oh, I know what that's for now.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, 24 volts
with a 120 volt AC heated bed.
with a giant heated bed. And what's the size of the bed? The dimensions?
300 by 300.
Then you could build the ultimate Mark III out of it.
Yeah, that may still be in its future.
Yeah, I mean, and you've already got the extrusions, right? It's got an extrusion frame, right?
Yeah, it's an extrusion frame.
So put some better angle brackets in it to secure, to tighten up the frame, and then go get a $7 J head and what else would you need?
Well, because I think the problem I'm having right now is stepper voltages and things like that. So I mean,
Yeah, okay, so
What he needs is a
you need a halfway decent control board. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I need a multimeter.
that he said he was going to get over a month ago.
Yeah.
We're just not going to get away from it, Ricky.
And so, speak of the devil, Chris Riley is now doing a live stream about something monoprice something or other.
Oh, yeah.
What is he got here? What's he got here? Monoprice Maker
Monoprice
Ultimate.
Maker.
Wanhao Duplicator 6.
Is that what all that noise was from my phone?
What the hell is the Maker Ultimate?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to go find out.
Starting soon.
Oh, was it starting in half an hour? What did it say here?
It doesn't say. It just says starting soon.
Okay.
Who knows?
It looks like it has started from here.
Nope.
Anyway, I shall go explore.
It says live.
Report back, maybe. Have fun.
Yeah. I'm going to see what you can do now. I can put them up over there. We'll just put the microphone on good so I can see him. And starting soon. Now, what the hell's up with this, Chris? He streams every Saturday now.
It's Sunday.
Or, you know what I mean? Whatever day it is.
Sunday is his normal time, or normal day.
Is it?
Yeah. Sundays when he does his live printer builds.
Well, yeah, once in a while, not every Sunday.
Well, he's been busy. He's been too busy to do it.
I know.
But he's got printers backlogged.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know, they all do, you know.
And then at some point he'll do I'm sure he'll do a snappy video.
Yeah. Now that blue. I like that blue.
Oh, man.
Oh, how much material is that? 27 meters? That should be all right.
Well, it sounds like my household is waking up anyway.
Oh, yeah? Oh, sure. Now everybody's going to leave. Even Reiki. He's going to go ahead and this.
My wife and kid are up, so it's that time.
I know. I'm just grab her. Oh, just lost my SD card.
So I'll chat to you guys later.
All right, Ricky.
Let's go.
Have fun.
Hey, you too, man.
Hey, Don, is this what you need?
Is that 12 millimeter or what is that?
Let's see.
Yeah.
8 millimeter lead screw, 500 mil long.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I could definitely use for my next project. That would probably be the right ones for that 300 by 600, huh?
Yeah.
Or who knows?
Probably put a skirt on this one.
Yeah, with the ultra base on it. Yeah. Why aren't you using that ultra base on one of your printers?
That's what I'm going to put on. I'm putting it on right now.
I think that'd be a good choice, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do a big one. Move it.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I had to give up with the second try printing on that bed again. I had to put a couple stripes of blue tape on it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Would you get one of them out of it then, or what?
Nah, 2 times trying to print that part, and every time when it started to try to print the infill, there was nothing but bullshit coming out.
Oh, man, that sucked.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I better get some juice going. I think I'm going to print it with this blue, top blue. What is that? You print all this crap and you can't find what the hell you printed with it. Can't see how that blue looked. Should I go with blue or should I go red? Got red. See, I don't think I'm going to go on PETG because hell, I didn't go with PETG on this one. This one's just fine.
Huh.
Hey, we got a video up.
Huh? You got a video up?
Oh, just Chris Riley. It showed his basement there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mad Mike's. Mad Mike is there. Andy is there. Ken is there.
I don't know. All right. Yep.
FP for pleasure. Totally for dollars is there.
Trolling.
Jeremy is there. Oh man. I've seen a lot of names that I know.
I hope so. There he is. Oh, he just put together a printer, huh?
Monochrist.
Your microphone ain't on. Chris. You have a microphone. Now that's banana.
Now you should probably have like really loud audience.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll go sit here and watch Mr. Chris Riley now.
A lot of people was the biggest thing that this. So, if it is the most crazy or something, thank you very much. I haven't seen how to get to that phone chat, but thank you. Yeah. You that like he drank it on, but I don't know if that's
Nobody knows.
I got second so maybe we'll see. There are other things that I don't know. My guy is
Next, I'm gonna put this on there too. Oh, I don't think that'll fit. On the side. Don, what are you doing over there?
Huh?
Hey, go over here where you belong, goddammit.
I'm watching this print right now.
I know. I got it on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that looks better now. That looks better now. That's why I always like to print a skirt, because when it's print the skirt around the part first, then I can check and see if that bed is at the right height.
Yeah.
Because normally at the beginning of every print, I have to do some micro adjustments.
They used to be really expensive. And they slowly.
And I hope after I get all of the updates installed on that printer, maybe I won't have to do that anymore.
We're going to check it out today. This thing is 41 pounds. So there's a lot of revenue. So,
I don't know what this one is.
and that is, there's supposed to be 45 mile an hour wind here.
Yeah, Jake's over there watching it too.
With all of that, yeah, well, see, Scott is looking to see as well. What is Scott?
It's got three. All of them are offset. See?
This because people see hard to figure out.
Oh, you won't believe this, but there's a guy over there in the Johnny Five Builders Club in Facebook. He's making a life-size Johnny Five.
Yeah.
3D printing everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to do mine, but they just won't sponsor me for that.
He started from the bottom up, and he's already up to the shoulder area right now. But he's putting motors and electronics and everything in.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom. Good morning.
Hey, Tom. Right over there, too. You can come in if you want. We're watching a little bit of Chris and just talking
Yeah.
while we're here. You know?
And we're still waiting for him to pack that thing out. But I've got the video turned off on him. I mean the audio.
So I swapped those wires out, but they never since. So I did thermal runaway. It's just a piece 14 millimeters. Occasionally, it would creep down. And you find it. I checked out everything except the bed.
I noticed.
The bed has like 40.8.
Sup?
Hey, John.
Morning, afternoon.
Hey.
Good night.
What are you guys up to?
Oh, just working on some projects. Working on my direct drive.
Me too.
It's a good try.
I'm tired of that noisy X carriage, so I'm gonna make it out of 2020. It's gonna be big and heavy and gnarly.
Good morning, Tom.
Big and heavy and gnarly, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it don't matter because I got 2 X motors or Z motors. It's more than enough to carry it.
Uh-huh.
This puppy right here. It'll be 2 2020s, not quite this long. Spread out. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can engineer the belt into the middle. And go from there.
What are you going to make out of that?
My X carriage for this.
Ah,
I'm gonna put like 6 sets of freaking It's actually quiet now. I got finally figured out some of it. This was vibrating a little. I'm just tired of the linear bearings. They just suck. They're noisy. You know, the bed on this thing, the only thing you hear is the zip of the belt.
Yeah.
Where the X carriage, all you hear is as the bearings drag across. I've changed them, I replaced them, I greased them. It's just always loud, and it's a rough movement. And going to the frickin' mini wheels. Not like I don't have any. I have a whole bag of the wheels somewhere.
Well, the X carriage on my D9, it's quiet.
Yeah, it won't stay that way. Linear bearings get noisy really fast.
I don't have any linear bearings on that X carriage on the D9. That's on wheels.
Yeah, the wheels are quieter, and they're smoother, and they're just all around a better. I mean, look at all the Creality printers. All of them have the wheels on them because it's inexpensive. It's highly accurate for what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's lightweight generally.
Yeah. And one how when they sent me back at the beginning all the repair parts for that printer, they also sent me an extra bag of wheels.
Yeah. The wheels themselves aren't, depending on the quality of the bearing inside, can be not so reliable, but
yeah.
Anyway. So I'm going all wheels. I did the bed, a year ago I did the bed.
Yeah.
And it is just way better.
Okay,
well, I want those eject. Damn it. Oh well. I'm gonna sit there. They ain't hurting nothing.
I don't like the wheels because you can always adjust them, put eccentric nuts on them.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing I don't have, and I'm trying to figure out how I can make it adjustable without the eccentric nuts. Otherwise, I gotta wait for the eccentric nuts to come in.
We can print out the eccentrics.
Yeah, but they're too soft when you print them. They don't hold.
I think you can even order them from Creality extra, no?
Oh, they have.
Well, I can get them from open builds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way I can not use them. I'm not a big fan of eccentric nuts. It's kind of an odd thing, but way back when I was mountain biking, we used a lot of eccentric nuts on the bottom bracket to tighten the chain, and they over time they have a habit of working loose. Ran it on a 3D printer, it's a whole different torque situation, the way it's applied and everything, and it's less likely to come apart. But it's one of those. I have a bad thing with them. So I try not to use eccentric nuts. I probably will. In the long run.
I gotta go. Get rid of some coffee.
With all that broken glass.
Oh, that's me. I'll tell you in a second.
I will recommend that. Oh, I had problems with my treatment and doing this and now. Of course, there's going to be some bad ones once in a while.
I need a coffee.
But,
oh, wow. Finally opening the box up.
Between the two of them themselves, I think the quality control that they produce is pretty phenomenal. Don't think they have. If you do, don't think they're good luck.
Is he talking to someone in the background, or is he watching a video or something?
Mike is watching Chris's video.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think he's got the volume up on it. Yeah, now we can't hear it. Now I have to turn my volume up.
That broken glass is broken glass. It's from when I took the part off the DeLorean that broke.
I gotta order me some more of that filament. I'm about halfway down on that roll.
Which
I
one's that?
like that stuff.
That red?
Yeah.
Is that the stuff I got?
Huh?
Is that stuff that I got for $12 a roll or $13 a roll?
No, that's the Maestro or Modestro or whatever from Printed Solid. I actually got that roll at Earth. I went to order it, and when I went to order, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's save some shipping. Why don't you hold it for a week? Because it was like a week before Earth. I said, just hold on to it, and I'll pick it up for you at Earth. He's like, cool. Saves him money.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go red.
But I love that red. That is the reddest red, and it's HTPLA. I didn't realize that at first, what it is. So it can all be annealed.
But hey, Tom, with that HTPLA, that's something you have to put in the oven to finish it
Yeah,
up.
you put it in the oven. You can boil it. You can.
Yeah, but when you're finishing it up, that will shrink a little bit, right?
It'll shrink in one direction and it actually grows in the other. Kind of goes, yeah, it pulls in and goes up. The layers expand, the printed layer shrinks, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're printing parts, for example, to build a you might get some problems with that. You might have to do a lot of sand.
If you use any of the good HTPLAs, if you use Protopositive stuff, I hate to say it, but Maker Geeks, any of the good quality HTPLAs, there's very little shrinkage. It's only like 1 or 2%. And if you're doing anything mechanical, when you design it, you're already building that into it. It just becomes, you're right at the edge of that tolerance.
Okay.
If I'm not annealing it, when I like do a screw, I add 0.125 the diameter. Like if it's a screw hole, it's like a M2 screw.
Yeah.
I would make the screw hole 2.125. If I know I'm annealing it, I make it 2.25. I double my tolerance, and that's all I do. And it almost always works. I've had a few that didn't, depending on how complicated they are, but in general, that's usually enough. And you got to be careful the way you lay things out. Like I print these a little differently than I normally would.
Tom, this is a nice red.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that's why I was asking if it was the stuff that I ordered, because the spool from a distance looks the same-ish.
Yeah, that looks a little more orangey.
Yeah.
Because the three that I've liked so far has been Hatchbox Red, which is very red, nice. eSun's PLA Plus, their red is very close, but it's a little more orangey. This is just very, very red. They call it Dragon Red, and it's so the color pigment is so saturated. It's just awesome.
Nice.
You know, most of them, even my cell phone. If you look at this, not that you can see it in the video, but this cover has kind of a. It's got that kind of bleached out almost look, if that makes sense. It's got a white tone to it.
Yeah.
Where this is just like red. I mean, this has got, it's like almost oversaturated in pigment. It's very, very red. And this stuff is strong too. Way stronger than any of the other ones I've used. Yeah. I'm going to be ordering more of it. I just got the one roll to try it.
You know, it'd be so nice if the manufacturers, if every one of them would change over to a clear plastic spool.
Yeah.
I love the way how Mike has that roll of red. He can see all the way through the spool. He can see when he's getting down to the end. Just like with that spool that you have, you know?
Yeah, Adam, it doesn't. Sure. I do like them when they have the little indicators, like the Amazon Basics has the slots in them so you can see it.
Yeah, I mean, that would be...
They pretty much all are doing it now.
Not all of them. I get so many spools of filament. They're black, black, black. No slots on the side, you know, and you have to guess all the time how much is left on that roll.
But you're buying the cheapo crap stuff, right?
Yep. That's all I buy.
You're not buying like a name brand filament. You're buying cheap $10 roll.
No, even the rolls at $15.99 that I get from Heinz 3D.
$15.99.
Yeah.
I don't think anything I have is less than $20 a roll.
No, $15.99 is the standard price over here.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about euros, right? That
Right.
means $15.99 is around about $18.50, something like that, US dollar.
18, $20 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Most of my stuff's right around $20. You know, if I could find it cheaper, that's fine. But
I mean, you know, for white or when I know I'm going to paint it, I'm not going to be buying the expensive.
no, I have some inland white and some other, not inland, but another no name that was like 11 or $12.
Yeah.
I have some yellow and white.
Yeah. I mean, for black and for white, I'll try to get the cheapest rolls that I can, you know.
Oh,
That with every color. What the hell are you guys talking about?
Huh?
Said I do that with every color. What the hell are you guys talking about?
Printer Smith or something like that. Actually, the yellow I have is inland, and the white is like Printer Smith or something like that. It was like $13 a roll on Amazon.
Well, see, I used to buy that in Link because I used to get it for $10, $12 a roll.
Yeah. Every time I buy really cheap filament, I always have jamming problems with it.
Yeah. I don't have any problems with cheap filament. The only problems that I have right now is with the silver filament from Heinz 3D. That stuff stuffs up my nozzle so quickly you can't look.
Yeah, that Maker Geek Silver. Did you ever get that to print right?
Well, I did, and then it clogged my nozzle.
Yeah, same with me.
I'm gonna run it in the Tornado with the 0.8 nozzle.
Yeah, there you go. I actually got a 0.6 nozzle that I ran some of that through, and I never had a problem with the 0.6 nozzle.
Yeah.
But I don't do 0.6. I should just leave it on the Chlorix Y.
Robbie Mack is saying most of his stuff is polyacrylate. By the way, do you have any gray poupon? Poupon?
Coupon.
I think he meant coupon.
Poupon.
Yeah, I think he meant coupon.
Gray Poupon is it's a fancy mustard. They used to have a snobby ad thing, you know, like we're an inexpensive mustard, but we're snobby. I love polyalchemy, but you know what? I've been looking at some of these other filaments that are very similar that have that silk look and feel, and they're very similar.
Huh.
And some of them actually print better because my biggest thing with the polyalchemy is its layer adhesion is absolutely terrible.
Robbie Mack showed off a couple of sample filaments and the printed parts that he got yesterday. Jesus Christ. He's got a beautiful dark blue and a dark red, almost something like a burgundy red, you know? Yeah.
Yep. That's all the poly. I have all that. I have the polyalchemies.
Those colors so damn beautiful, you know?
Yeah, no, the polyalchemy is gorgeous stuff.
Yeah. I'd like to get my hands on a roll of each of those two colors.
This one right here, that's polyalchemy. That's the Merlot. It's like a deep red.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was the red color that he was showing.
That and there's three now that I really like. The emerald green is still probably my favorite of all of theirs. That emerald green is just gorgeous. This one's very close, and they have like a nightshade or something. It's like a really deep purple. Actually, I should say four because they have a deep purple and a deep blue. All four of them I really like. The oranges and yellows I'm not a big fan of. They just don't. The color and the sheen just don't. I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah, nightshade blue.
Yep.
And violet. Yeah. Is
The
that
nightshade, the blue, or the purple? They got some of their names don't seem to make sense to me.
yeah, Robbie? Is that the colors of those two? Is that the names of those two colors that you showed me
Yeah,
yesterday?
nightshade blue, and what's the purple one? I really like their purple one too. I have them.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it purple, but it was more like a.
No, they have a purple. They have a dark blue and a dark purple.
I picked
I
up
have them both.
So I'm testing the colors of the Twin Towers. Yeah, that's gonna be cool to see those, Robbie.
Yeah, like I said, the only problem I found with this stuff is
Hey, Rob.
you
Hey,
cannot
Rob.
print vases in polyalchemy. It won't adhere.
Hey,
Yeah.
Robbie, jump into the hangout and show Tom those two colors that you showed me yesterday.
Yeah, I got them. I know what they are. I have like 6 rolls of polyalchemy. I love this stuff.
Nightshade purple. Is that what they're called? Cool.
Yeah, night sky blue and night shade purple. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I got all the rolls because I got a couple of those at Murph when I got this red too. I got the last. I think I picked up the Merlot and actually no, I got the Merlot like a week before because I printed the Earth vases in it.
Uh-huh.
I printed an Earth vase in Merlot and I printed an Earth vase in the blue.
Yeah. That's one thing I haven't printed yet is any vases in vase mode. That's something
I have never done one.
Oh, you got to do a vase mode.
Never. I don't even know how to. And Kira, I have no idea. I was going to do it once, but I couldn't find out how to do it. I couldn't figure it out.
Are you using the latest version of Cura?
Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah.
Oh, but hey, Robbie,
it's in the specialties section. It's just vase mode.
Yeah. Like I said, I just never have.
Hey, T-Ducks, how you doing there? No, but Robbie, I'll be doing the stream tomorrow. So if you want, you can jump in there tomorrow if you have the time.
Oh, hello. You must be new, huh?
Yeah, T-Ducks.
I just got rid of. Oh, I broke it out. That's what I did.
I've seen that before. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Mesh mode. Roof height.
Actually, I think Kira calls it spiral mode or something.
Yeah.
Kira calls it vase mode.
Yeah, S3D also has a setting for vase mode.
Yeah, they all call them spiral or vase mode, but it's all the same crap.
Well, it's not in specialty that I see.
Hang on, I'm firing it up right now. I'll tell you.
I'm late to the game. No problem. No problem.
Probably going to take a minute because Kira takes forever to load on my computer.
S3D says spiral. Okay.
Especially considering it says it's working in the background right now.
Yeah, no.
I don't have S3D, so.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, I'm not a big fan of S3D, but S3D does a nicer, cleaner, prettier vase mode.
Yeah, I've been using S3D.
I don't know why, but if you look, the final product, like some of the curves and stuff, always look better. I don't know how to describe it. I just think it looks better. Come on, Carrie, you can load. Carrie is just a memory hog. I can't even really use it anymore. Got my CPU maxed out for no reason. I mean, it's not even doing anything. It's just trying to load.
It says spiralized outer contour.
Where is it in that?
Under special modes.
Is that in S3D or is that in Cura?
Kira.
What did you say?
Spiralized outer contour.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll check that one then. Yeah, I'll have to try it someday.
Freaking Kira's still trying to load on my computer. Just sitting there spinning a little beach ball. Yeah, if you have S3D, it's a little bit better at vase mode. I think it actually smooths it out some and actually fakes it a little, which makes it actually better. If that makes sense.
Daughter's printer's pink, so I'm going to make mine red. Everything's going to go red.
Hey, it finally loaded. Well, sort of. Now it's got to draw all the text. You got to see this. It's not even. It's just gotten ridiculous. What's this? Application window. Look here. There. Look at this. It's not even loading the site over here.
Who's been texting you all morning? Holy freaking hate your phone's blowing up.
It just won't freaking load. I don't know why.
Is that that Prusa version?
No, this is Cura.
That's Cura? I haven't seen
That's Cura.
Dark mode, yeah.
my Cura doesn't look like that at all.
Well, it's dark
You
mode.
got the newest version? Oh, yeah, I have the dark mode. I was hoping that would make it load faster. It didn't change anything. And I've got all the extra machines and everything all taken out. And
Yeah.
I mean, right now I'm also rendering in Final Cut Pro, which is a serious processor hog.
Oh,
Yeah. That makes it a minute.
No wonder.
But it's still, I mean, look at this. It should still have, there it goes. It finally drew it.
Wow.
But now I got the spinning wheel. Can you see my cursor with that, or does it just show you the window?
Yeah, no, we can see it. And that's what
I
it is.
can't
I
even-
need a bigger cursor so I can keep track of my cursor.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it let me move it down. And then it's going to give me a spinning wheel. There it is.
I'm not quite sure if I have the room that I need for the head
Spiralized outer contour.
player right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
I thought I would have some more space than I do.
If I hit the gear.
Now, what is that relative?
This is that.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go into preference and I'll show you where it is. Doing the settings, specialties. It's right at the almost at the bottom of the special modes right here.
I don't see any text at all.
No, we ain't seeing nothing
Oh.
but white screen.
It's not letting you see that. Hang on. I'll just tell it to share my whole desktop. And of course, that's freaking out now because Kira's running. Telling you, Cura is. I love the app when it works, but oh my god, it's just become a dog on my computer.
Yeah.
The entire screen. Share.
Sounds like you need to put some more RAM in it.
It's got RAM. It's not the RAM. Now you can see it, right?
Yeah, there we go.
It's right here. Spiralized mode. It's almost at the bottom. It's the third one up from the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Oh, all right.
I found her. I said, okay, I got it. I'll try it.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Hey, look at that. It drew pretty fast.
Uh-huh.
But it won't let me freaking scroll up or nothing. It just Cura sucks. And I shouldn't say that. I love the app slicing wise. I love the product it slices. I still use it even though it's a pain because I still think the final product that I've sliced with it is better. But they just don't like my old ass computer.
Huh.
My and the printer's just taking over today.
God, I'm still printing away. Oh, I gotta go put laundry out online.
And take a look there, Mike. Now it's printing a nice first layer again on blue tape.
Man, that's just crazy.
It is. It is.
Okay, how do I get rid of the printer and the sharing?
And I mean
Screen.
that first layer is like really first layer porn. That looks so pretty.
Okay, screen sharing's gone now.
I don't like that print or that skirt, man. I don't know if I'll get it off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop this because I don't like that.
I'm gonna screen share because I have to.
I'm gonna start over. I just don't like it.
Go and I'll just.
Have a good day.
Oh, where'd my pie go?
Okay, then how do we take Paul? That's the
Octoprint.
7. Do 7.
How are you sure what to search? Wrong time.
I'm just worried I won't get this crap off of here. Oh.
You can see my part printing while I go fold laundry. I'll be right back.
I talk to myself.
Let's check the Twitter.
The Twitters? Trying to figure out how to play Pong. Trying to figure out how much learning.
Don't know any of the areas to find it. Why? I definitely replied to hashtag the jingle. We were stacking executives, and then somebody from 3D up sent us a picture of like 22 Vinci stacks. I don't know if it's here for that. Search on this word. What time did we on Twitter? About a month ago. Who knew that? Who knew that? Hey, look at that one. You hate the tweets? You know, it's cool. I mean, I look at it. I like seeing. He's a good guy. You bother him even when you're not working. He actually said that I could. And I probably shouldn't say that because everybody's going to bother me. Good dude. Great guy. Okay. So how do you get in there, man? You get yeah, down to her about a month. This thing's sturdy. If it's not a good printer, we can use it to pull up a shelf. First and foremost, it's hilarious.
I should turn that down.
Nothing's ever been through it.
That's what I should do right now. I'm thinking about it.
Scroll up. Different conversion? I haven't even started that yet. Yeah, I haven't started on my favorite. Yeah. Worth the money, right?
Oh, you can play Pong on it? Oh my god.
Huh?
Play Pong. You can play Pong on that mono price.
Yeah.
That's funny. He's sitting there.
Yeah, at least you got something to do during the print time, huh?
Like, there ain't enough to do while you're printing. You gotta be sitting there playing Pong on your printer.
Or do you have to play that first before you can get into the settings?
Yeah, there you go. It's this one. Here's one I was worried about. It's got that.
And only if you finish the level at the first time will you be able to get into the special settings and be able to do something special.
I'm killing it now. I'm killing it
God. Come on now.
Oh, well. How about you?
That's how we get a bad name.
Yeah.
That's how we get a bad name with the wives, you know. Now you're just sitting there playing Pong on your printer. Is that what you've been doing all day?
Yeah, exactly.
All you ever do is play Pong on that damn printer. Right, honey?
Get the chair? Okay, I'll do it.
Let's see, I could have got this off or not. This brim. Man, it's a bugger.
Okay, yes. On Zipper or I'll pick you.
Oh yeah, Martin is painting away.
Is he?
Got an FT5.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Man, a lot. My shit's on there. All right, now when we go over there, I don't want to mess around. I want to load up and go. He's bitching. He's got to close that site up today. Yeah.
Go, little printer, go.
Can't have that snow on there.
So, yeah, it's on one.
Slide up.
Oh. What's the weather like?
And there's that.
Huh?
Put this thing away. I'm kind of crap on my desk. Oh, look, a flowery chair.
Yeah.
Who's that? You?
No.
Mr. D.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
I gotta wait.
My pencils. I got 2 pencils left.
Nah, maybe I need
Dozens of these.
Hey, that's
over here.
That's my portion on there.
Yeah, looks like I need to get one of those for my chair too.
And you see how I hold it on?
Okay. I'm calling that.
Bungee cord?
Elastic.
Oh, I can buy a bungee cord on it.
Oh. Yeah, I put a towel over mine.
Yeah, it looks like I need to get one of those too for my chair. Otherwise, I might have to try and find some money to buy a new chair next year.
Yeah, I need a new one.
Okay.
Oh, one of them nice gaming chairs. Them things look comfy. They got ones with footrests and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep looking for gaming chairs. I've gone into Staples a couple times looking at them. I actually was looking at them when I bought this one, 4 years ago? And they're not comfortable. I don't know why everyone thinks they're so great.
Yeah,
I find them extremely uncomfortable.
I don't think I've ever bought one. I think I've got every one I've ever had free.
Yeah,
I usually go down to
take my old ones. I always end up taking, like, this one's starting to fall apart, and I'll give it to one of my brothers or my neighbors.
Yeah.
It's like I can't deal with beat up old crap.
Yeah, garbage day, man. They just throw them away for no reason. They're still perfectly good most of the time.
Yeah.
You get one with the bad feet.
There's nothing really wrong with it, but I'm going to be replacing this soon.
Get one with bad rollers and one with a good seat. Just swap them out.
Yeah, I've done that. I got a few of them. My biggest thing is I do adjust them all the time where my neck and back and everything's all screwed up. I'm constantly adjusting the piston height for getting myself comfortable. And I almost always blow the pistons out after 4 or 5 years. Most people, they set the piston, they just leave it, and it doesn't really change. Or I'm constantly changing the height.
Yeah, well, it's just my big fat ass on it is a problem. So I stick a piece of PVC pipe in there.
What, you stick a piece of PVC up your butt? Is that what you said?
There you go. I posted the link for the game.
I couldn't help it.
Don't worry about it. I'm coming over. We're going to do it. It's getting done today.
I want to make one. I want to 3D print a chair.
There you go. I posted a link for the perfect 3D gaming chair. Take a look at that one.
Is it like $1 million?
No, it's only $129.88. But you got to take a look at the function. You got to take a look at the third picture. How you can position that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have
Most of those gaming chairs do that.
On them.
Yeah.
They lay flat. They don't recline like this does. They actually lay flat.
Yeah.
I don't like if it doesn't lean back. If your butt doesn't lean back, you end up just sliding off. If you put it like at half.
Yeah. No, but the good thing with that chair, if you got to take a quick nap, all you have to do is just lay.
I can do that now.
Lay
Do it all the time. I find myself falling asleep just like this.
Uh-huh.
I can see those things just tipping over on me with that much, with that much
What's that?
laying flat.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're laying on the floor and you don't know why. Let me ask you something. Does that Ender, the X carriage, is that a 2020 or is that a 3030? The aluminum.
What's that?
Your Ender. You have an Ender there, right?
Yeah.
Is that 2020 or 3030 for the X carriage crossbar?
2020.
Is it 2020?
Yeah.
There's no motor on it.
No.
I'm going to be direct drive. I was wondering if I could just, when I build this, if I could just use one.
I've got a single 2020 on mine that has a direct extruder.
Really? And it's
And
not
it-
bobbly or twisty on it?
No, works fine with them.
I'm putting a direct drive on mine, so there's a chair for it's only $82.
Oh,
Yeah, and it probably feels like $82 of rocks. Man, I think
But reclines.
Yeah. Exactly. Something like that.
I'm not that worried about the weight. The more I think about it, I'm just going to use the two of them. I already designed it.
Yeah, see
Mine's going to be two.
that done?
Yeah, it
The only
does,
thing I do is move it a little bit.
yeah, it does not ship to Germany. I saw it. And
The one that you had there, Don, I can get for $96.50,
yeah.
and it actually reclines. It's got positions to recline back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things aren't all made the same, though. I've gone into like Staples and Office Max and all that, and they've got the, $50 to $100 one, then they have the $100 to $150, and then they got the $200 plus ones. And the $150 and up ones are noticeably better, more comfortable. The $100 ones are really chintzy and cheap and very uncomfortable. They're like hard.
well, tell you right, you're kind of right. I don't
They're
read
not well padded.
and I don't sleep much. So, get out in the car.
I have a check today.
How do I?
Well, I can't say much because I ended up buying this. when I was checking those out, and this thing was super soft. And the problem is it was kind of cheap. It was like $120, and the actual seat's like basically squished down to nothing now. It's almost sitting on the freaking plywood deck of it.
Yeah.
The cushion's all squished and it's falling apart. Not terrible for what I paid. I had a really nice like $300 one before it. That's the problem. That was wicked nice. That just fell apart. I had it almost 10 years. More than 10 years.
I should find the damn real touch that I got. Put on that under too and take that plate off.
Yeah.
Throwing it on the bed. Never done that. I mean, I have, but you got to pick a corner. The printing, you can't print on the freaking bed.
Wow, D, you look like a broom.
Boy, you got what kind of diet you on?
I don't know. Looks like he got swept away.
Hold on. That way it looks like two eyes up top.
But the wife leave her car in your chair again?
Yep.
The wife leave her car in your chair again there, D?
Oh, you know, thinking of that brooming and cleaning. I gotta make my new fuzzy ball thing for my vacuum. And I will print it in TPU.
Ooh, I'm not liking that.
This is an over or under? This is an inside, so I need to make the outside of that the right size. Okay. That's what I needed to know. Firing up Fusion. I love me some Fusion.
Why is that under extrusion? Did I F up that nozzle that bad already, you think?
My CPU is maxed out. I guess I'm not firing up Fusion until this thing's done rendering.
You think I messed up this nozzle that bad for pumping that fire already? It's just spaghetti. Doesn't look good.
Take it all on. It's taking up all my memory. Yeah. Pro's taking up all my memory. So I guess I'm not fusing in and out quite yet. 3129. 3195. 150.
This was awesome in a while. So I'm looking forward to something new. So the last 4 or 5 that I've done, it was always something new.
What are you doing, Buffy?
It was a bad machine.
That's looking a little better now. And up at 110%, man.
Yeah.
With that nozzle, you know, I just printed carbon fiber through it.
Yeah.
And on this one now, I mean, it's just, I think it tore it up. It looks real stringy. I had to increase the flow rate to 110%.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if I'm going to make that a 7 or an 8 nozzle now.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, I think that's why they say use a hard nozzle for any type of special filament.
But that one there didn't do it. The ender didn't do it.
Didn't do what? What are you talking about? What I missed? I was only half
That's
listening.
not my nozzle. Printing carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Don't play with your nozzle.
Huh?
Stop playing with your nozzle. This is a family television. This is a family show. What's wrong with your nozzle? It looks fine.
Oh, don't. These layers are not.
It's hard to see it with it moving from that camera angle, but looks good to me. Is it under extruding?
Oh, way under extruding. Even at 10%, right?
Yeah.
Just on the back side of the inside of the air duct.
Yeah.
No, down in there. Where it's really bad.
Maybe you got a clog.
I'll be over here probably by the time you get there shortly thereafter, okay?
You got any flexibles?
No.
No. I found the absolute best cold pull is to use like a TPU.
This was supposed to be a flexible, this yellow that I got here, the banana. But, you know,
Not touching. Not going there.
it's not really flexible.
No, well, flexibles, the TPUs and the TPEs are really good for doing cold pulls. Because you go in and you don't have to worry about the temperature. You know, when you go to do a cold pull, sometimes it's too hot, sometimes it's too cold.
Yeah.
With a TPU or a TPE, you stick it in there, you do it while it's hot, you let it cool down completely to room temperature, and then you yank it out. And you'll hear an extremely satisfying pop.
Hey, Martin, how's it
Tear
going?
everything out of that.
Yeah, hi.
mouth.
Yeah, hi.
What's up, Martin?
Get your painting done?
Yeah, I painted 4 paintings. My hands were getting me into trouble. I have problems with my hands holding pencils and don't know the English word for it.
Arthritis?
Yeah, that one. And I couldn't do it anymore, so I had one model left, but I was been doing it for 2 hours, and that was as far as I could go.
That was long enough, huh?
Yeah. It was good, relaxing time to do the paintings and show you guys. This is one of the painting I did.
Oh, that looks nice.
This is an area where I grew up. Here was a farm where I grew up. We had sheep.
Why didn't you mark that area?
Yeah, it's the farm itself is so small in contrast to the whole area, so I didn't paint in the houses.
All you had to do is just make one little black dot. And
Yeah.
right on the side. Here is where I grew up.
Yeah, and this is the same area, just another painting. And here I put some snow in the mountains.
Nice.
Just a little different colors.
Yeah, as long as the snow stays up there, huh? Everything's okay.
Yeah, and this is Eyjafjallajökull, the famous glacier volcano that erupted 2010, that interrupted all the flights in Europe. So that was on top of this mountain, Eyjafjallajökull. So this one I did also, and then the fourth one is this one. This is in the southeast part of Iceland called Hornafjörður. It's a very beautiful mountain area just by the coastline. See the mountains.
I'm gonna probably have to try to rob you of one of them if you come to Murph this year.
Yeah, you might, because my plan is to bring a lot of those models to Murph, and I'm just stocking up. And I plan to take a lot of models with me, and I'm gonna have a table with my paintings, and I'm gonna do a drawing where people can put a name in a box, and so I can pull out a name of the box maybe one every hour or so on the Saturday.
Have them put maker coins in the box, not
Yeah.
names, or maker coin.
Yeah, but not everyone attending is having a maker coin. So yeah. I'm just gonna.
But Martin, how is that? Are you just using just selected areas, or do you go to one area and say, okay, I'm going to do this one, and then right next to it, right next to it, right next to it, right next to it? So
Yeah,
if you put those all together, that would make one coastline or something like that.
No, it's all individual areas, and I don't plan to do like a big puzzle with everybody, because like for this painting, this is a rather big area in kilometers, and then again, this area, it's similar size, the paint. This is a very small area, so it's not in the same scale. So what I do is just select a mountain or an area that I want to focus on and cut it down into like how I can fit it on my CR10, and I really don't care about the actual scale of it. It's not meant to fit together.
Okay.
So that's
There you go. That's what you need to make a 50-foot tall globe. All the
yeah, I have done. It was a request from one guy that asked me to do an area in a particular size. So I ended up doing that area with three paintings like this, and aligned them all together and did one big painting. But that was just like a one-off, just a special request.
Yeah, Robbie Mack is saying he won one at Earth from you.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no problem.
I had a drawing so people could put their names in the box, and it was good fun.
I hope they're all hand signatured.
Yeah, yeah. I started to do that. I got because I sent Glenn the Fun King 3D.
Yeah,
I sent him a model quite some time ago, and he made a complaint of it not being signed. So, so when we met at Earth, he brought the painting with him, and I signed it for him there.
Okay.
So that was taken care of.
Oh yeah. Well, that was an easy thing to do because you was there.
Yeah. No, after that comment, I sign all the paintings.
See all that there is under extruding? I don't know if I can get it in there or not.
Yeah, but that means you're going to have a lot of luggage going over when you're flying to America, huh?
But then he gets it empty and he gets to bring a lot of luggage back home full of stuff from the U.S.
Yeah, my plan is when I bought the plane ticket, I got upgraded because I had some points with the company. I got upgraded to business class, and in business class I can take 2 suitcases that are 36 kilos each. so I can take I'm going to take 2 suitcases with me and fill them up with landscapes when I go to the States, and fill them up with filament and stuff that I'm going to buy at Murph.
Cool.
So I can stock up. But at the moment, I have a lot of filament. I bought quite a lot of filament in the recent months, and I bought like 8 kilos of filament just to print out landscapes. So. So I plan to print a lot in the upcoming months.
And also do a lot of painting, huh?
Yeah, and I find it good fun to do it live stream, even though I was having like 5 to 6 or 7 people at each point of time.
Yeah, I pop into them once in a while when I see you have them.
Yeah, and it's just good, relaxing time, and it's not like a talk show where I talk like Walter can talk for 2 hours straight without anybody. I'm just
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm just focusing on the paint process and enjoying that, and talking about the area and what I'm doing at the time. But
sometimes you have people watching.
Yeah, and sometimes I just don't say anything for quite some time because I'm just focusing on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's not the purpose to be a talk show. Just
I did see you had a lot of people over there watching you. I was watching too.
Yeah.
You know, I had you in the background, so I wasn't active. But
Yeah. But I saw your message that when you came in. Yeah. But I think it's good fun, and it's different. I don't know of anybody in the 3D printing space painting landscapes models. so
Very
No.
few even print the landscape besides paint them.
I see people painting models, yes, but I don't
Yeah.
see any painting landscape models.
No, I haven't. I've seen some people print out some landscapes, but nobody is painting them as I'm doing. So it's a unique content, and that's always good to have some unique stuff on your channel.
Oh yeah. I didn't even hear this and skip that. It's major stuff on there. What the hell in a handbasket?
Pop out the chat and have that up.
Oh, there ain't many people chatting. Robbie pipes in once in a while. Back from breakfast. All right. Yeah, I got a little bit here, and then I gotta go get all the rest of our stuff out of that damn camper we were staying in. Hopefully, we find somewhere to live Monday. Never know. I don't know what these little pieces are for, but
I was printing out this model, Thanos, and had this pin, violet filament, and I had to remove the supports.
I can beat that, Martin. That's something I gotta remove the supports on too. Here you go, Martin.
Well,
those supports on that.
Yeah, that's a lot of supports.
Yes, it is. Every once in a while, I just start manhandling it.
Yeah.
I gotta sit here one day and just do it. The rest of them shouldn't be this bad. Let's see this one.
Getting that support off is a problem, huh?
Yeah, it's lot of the supports are built upon the model itself, so they're stuck at the bottom.
Yeah. That's why I always try to make a selective amount of supports on my models when I'm doing something in S3D.
Yeah, I really should have done this model that way, because I don't think the backside here would have needed supports, but they put in supports everywhere.
Yeah, or right there under the shoulder, you have a 30 degree going up all the time, you know?
Yeah, in this area, I don't think it would have needed support.
Oh, that's a lot of sports, see? I am keeping a bag full of sports for the sick.
Yeah, they start to fly everywhere when you're breaking them off.
They cut the schnackers out of you, too.
Hey, Martin, that might be interesting for you too. I know
Yeah.
because you came in late to the stream. You might want to take a look at that link that I just posted. That's something that Ricky posted a lot earlier.
Yeah.
That's an interesting nozzle for E3D.
Yeah. I made the order for it yesterday.
You made a pre-order?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I want to compare it because I have the Ruby nozzle. In the video, they're comparing the flow with an insert nozzle, but they don't say the Ruby, but they're obviously talking about the Ruby.
Yeah.
I want to compare it, especially when printing at a fast speed, because that's where the flow really matters if you're printing fast.
Yep. Once you get some time on it, do like a little review for us.
Yeah, I will probably do a video with my findings. I think it's relevant content on my channel.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that nozzle is really good enough to handle all types of filaments, like carbon fiber, nylon, and everything else.
Yeah, it is. I saw an interview with Tom. He did an interview with E3D on this nozzle, and they're using a special hardened spring steel material.
How much are the pre-orders, Martin?
Sorry.
How much are the pre-orders?
How much is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
For the nozzle from E3D.
I think it was like $25 or something for the nozzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tom was doing an interview with Santier, and they're making this nozzle out of very hardened spring steel. And the reason for this nozzle is they can print with very hot ends, like 400 degrees C, without having the nozzle degrade. So it's a special super nozzle.
Uh-huh.
So all the materials that we as hobbyists are using, like carbon fiber, nylon, and all that, that's very easy for this nozzle. It's like carbon filled peak and all those engineering materials that they are optimizing this nozzle for. So,
I mean, that would be really interesting. I'd like to get my hands on one of those.
Yeah. And they have a lifetime warranty on the wear. So if you manage to wear it out by some material, you can get a new one.
Yeah.
So that's a good investment.
Yes, it is.
Because the Ruby is like $100 or something.
Yeah.
So that's a lot more expensive. But I have the Ruby and it's working quite well. But I'm finding if I'm printing very fast, it doesn't. I get skipped steps on the extruder. So I think their animation of the flow is. I'm hoping this nozzle will solve that problem. And when I do some testing, I will do a video on it.
Good.
This is where I need to go buy the parts for my extruder. Even though I don't have a real one, I bet you these parts will fit it. Okay, I need that arm. Broke that. What else? I mean, I get the whole top. And blank in the lid. And that's only a couple euro, $2.35 euros, but then how much it is for shipping.
Yeah, the good thing about the E3D site for me is it's in Britain and they offer just normal mail shipping, so it's like £2 to ship. So if you don't need it by like a FedEx or something, I can just have the option to have it in a normal mail, like in a US Postal Service mail, just for Europe, and it's very cheap shipping.
Yeah.
Like when you're just ordering maybe 2 or 3 nozzles, it's not a big package, it's just an envelope you put in the mail.
Oh, it's the thing. If I keep it to a small, and then it ain't as bad. Hopefully, I don't know. What is that?
It's clear. Yeah, that's probably not the best thing.
I've actually never been to their site before.
Yeah, okay. I buy E3D nozzles just direct from them.
Yeah.
They're,
Oh wow, they're cheap too.
yeah, it's a manufacturer, so there's no middleman.
I think their stuff's just so reasonable, you know.
Yeah, I think they are doing good business because like both Prusa and Lulspot and Sigma are using their hot ends, so they manufacture a lot of hot ends, and we, the normal consumer, get a good price for the product because they manufacture in so high volume.
Yeah.
It's right at the heat block, basically. How far it is. But the metal rod
It's just the prices are just. I would expect them just to be higher because they are a company, you know.
Yeah, I think
they're trying to keep the price down so that normal user can also purchase them.
Yeah.
it is picking up.
I want to read something about pinheads. Escape.
There we go.
I suppose.
Round of applause, everyone.
Hey, what'd you do?
Now we can classify. That was the big one.
Lead 6. Oh, that ain't bad. They got that Elite 6 from them. It's only $22.
Yeah.
That's what I missed out. I just can't afford this other stuff, man. Really, I didn't even spend $22 on the one that I have. The ones that I have, I spent, I think I got 3 of them for $10. Tina.
Is it noise from me removing the supports coming through?
It is, but it's not loud at all. You're fine.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
I'll just kick you out if it is.
Yeah.
I thought I was on a live stream. What happened?
Yeah.
Lifts his head up and he's all by himself somewhere else.
Yeah. You'll get a million views if I cut my throat with a knife.
Oh yeah.
I'm on Wiley's stream. Martin kills himself.
Exactly.
Not that I'd like to see it happen, but I'd like a video to go viral once.
Yeah.
I'd like you to die over it.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
The highest viewed video of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna put the heat gun to it a little bit. So that will be too loud.
I'm just enjoying hanging out here on the site. I'm not even. I wonder if anybody said anything. I'm not even looking at it. All right, I'm just gonna mark it. Good spot. All right, that's right. Nobody's talking anyways.
I don't know what to say right now. Oh yeah, but that print is coming out sweet.
Yeah, here it is finished. Taking the supports off. I think it looks pretty good.
Yes, it does.
Not sure. I've seen people that they paint this part here like in a gold color. I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint it. I think it's just fine as it is.
Yeah.
I have to mess with old tornado later.
I don't know how much paint I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, after I get the primer on the Hornet and then get the primer on the Battlestar Galactica,
Yeah.
I think I might just sit back and wait and looking at some pictures to see exactly what I'm going to do then. You know, after that is done.
Yeah. I'm gonna tweet out a picture of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then I have, you know, then I have to make my videos for it too. You know.
I was go too fast to turn my printer on. Oh well.
Uh-huh.
Chris has 105 people watching this stream. Shnikes.
Yeah.
When I hit 25.
Well, you know how that is, Mike.
Yeah.
Need to get your maker space finally set up in your own apartment to get it running, and then start getting printer ins to review and build and whatever, you know.
I don't know. Lots of work to do.
Yeah. Oh, but on my
Oh, I didn't even know this thing was on.
on my last Saturday's porno stream, I think I have something like almost 100 views on that one.
Yeah. Well, I usually get 100 views.
Yeah.
But I don't, you know.
Well, you know, those are hours that count afterwards, you know.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Definitely. I don't even know if it peaked out at today. 17. Oh, that's great. I'll tell you that. 7 hours. That view rate's just crazy right there. I like that.
Yeah.
We'll see. See what it says here after I refreshed it. Because it said an hour 17 as average view.
Yeah, I was live until after 9 o'clock in the evening yesterday. I mean, that's over 6 hours.
That's actually a lot better. It's 46. Almost.
And then again, I had another 53 hours. I don't know why, but it seems like 53 hours is a magical number for my live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hit that today.
No?
No, I'm at 44.
Uh-huh.
But everything's up. You know, everything else is up. I average view times up, well, up to 47 now. And peak was 18. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it goes up and down, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a new sub today. 3 more subs and I hit 200.
Wow.
Yeah. So, oh, that TD EUX1 or whatever. He's
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope he subbed my channel. You mean T-Ducks?
T-Ducks, yeah.
Yeah.
T-Ducks1. Yeah.
Hey, you need to go over there and sub my channel too if you want to see the live streams that come on Saturdays and then during the week when Mike or Ricky falls out.
But tomorrow you're doing it.
Yeah. I'll be doing
Remember, 7 o'clock, not 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Keep everybody on the same schedule during the week.
Yeah.
I try to catch some.
Wow. 22:55. Mike?
What's that?
22:55. That's what I have right now, an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to see that far in. You know, I just see the.
I know.
I see the 4100.
Yeah.
Is it in the analytics or something?
No, when I go to Creative Studio, I click on channel, and then I click on learn more
Hang on.
at monetization.
Just wait. Hold on. I want to look. Creator Studio views. Now where do you go?
Channel.
Channel. Creator Studio.
And then you can see the one button, monetization, and then you see learn more is underlined. You can click on that.
On monetization.
Yeah, where it says learn more.
I don't see no freaking learn more.
Yeah. When you click on channel, you got all these squares down below.
Yeah.
And monetization is probably green on your page right now.
Yeah. No, I know. I see that. I got monetized.
Huh?
I got monetized. Update default. Boarding and advanced. I don't know what's an advanced.
Yeah, no. On the screen on the right side from that. Where you got the squares: uploading, monetization, live streaming, embedded live streams, longer videos, unlisted private videos, custom thumbnails, and everything.
All that stuff that's red and everything like that. Right?
Yeah.
More under monetization there. Yeah, I can't get in there. That's red.
That's red. If you click on learn more,
yeah,
it'll open up a new page for you.
Yeah, it did. Doesn't show me nothing except for what I need to do.
Yeah. And it shows me down on the bottom, previous 12 months, 2255.
Well, here, let me share my screen with you. Where am I? This one. Share. That screen there?
That's a little strange.
I'll see if I go here.
Yeah.
Let me go here. Is it going? No.
Yeah, monetization.
Just wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh, you bugger. Let me go back. See if that works.
No, wait a minute. Click. Yeah, right. There you go. And then right there where monetization is, where it says learn more. Yeah,
That's
right
where I
there.
was at.
Yeah, right there.
That's what I was at, Don.
Oh, that's strange. Okay.
Scroll down.
Yeah, scroll down a little bit.
That's it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
strange.
okay. You have to enable it first, I guess.
You got a what?
You have to sign up for AdSense and do that to get the
Oh,
to enable it.
Yeah.
I did that once, and it says you can't because
Yeah,
I think
because I'm already signed up for that for AdSense and everything, and
you have to put in your information and you can.
yeah. Let's see what happens. All right, well, I'm gonna quit sharing. Who knows what's gonna pop up in here?
yeah,
It's a lot. It's your private information, so don't share it.
yeah.
Address line. What's the address line? The address to my video? My
Address to your YouTube channel.
no, the address to my house. That's what it wants.
Okay.
Yeah, they want your all your information, so just fill that in your. Don't do it on a share screen.
Well, I don't care about that. My address is down below, but no, it don't matter to me. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, because I already got YouTube Partner Program terms accepted. AdSense is already green. Monetization preferences set is already green. Only thing is, it's red with a 4 added, where it says get reviewed after reaching 4,000 hours in the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. But I'm at 2255 right now, and I don't think the hours from yesterday are registered. So I should be over 23.
Yeah, so you don't have the 4,000 hours needed.
No, I've got the 4,000 hours. I just don't have the subs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not over the sub number 1,000, and I have a few hours more to get monetized as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've got the subscribers, but I don't have the full 4,000 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm checking my stats. Yeah, I have 3,783 hours out of 4,000, and
Yeah.
963 subs out of 1,000 needed. So,
On neck and neck there, huh?
yeah. So it's getting closer.
Uh-huh.
Where I've got it, but I don't have my subs. I'm almost at 200.
Yeah. Yeah, but you've been live streaming a lot, so you get the view hours.
Oh yeah.
That's one.
Hey, Martin, you know what's really strange?
Yeah.
After the Friday night hangout, instead of getting subs, I lost 4.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's more difficult now when we are on a single channel. When we were hosting at our own channel, we usually got maybe 5 or 6 subs each time we did the stream. But it's more difficult now with a single channel. But we decided to go ahead.
Was probably from the guys that were posting the porn.
Yeah, see, it still won't let me do it, even though I did the AdSense.
Yeah.
Still doesn't show it to me.
No, but what I was doing
they have to accept the AdSense. It takes a while for them to review it. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I can see that I got $41,000 or $4,100, but I just can't get down to the, like he knows exactly down to whatever. But
yeah.
That's one of the reasons I started to live stream my landscape painting to get more view hours.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I think that would definitely help, Martin.
Yeah. Even though I don't get many people on each stream, if the stream is 2 hours and 5 or 10 people are watching, it accumulates up.
Yeah, and some people, they also watch it after you were live,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm testing out the ASA filament for a review.
Yeah.
it's working quite well.
What exactly is that ASA?
It's a similar material as ABS, but it's easier to print with it. But it has similar properties, and it's UV resistant. So if you're doing something that needs to be outdoors, ASA is a good option.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to sand. Find it quite nice material, but you really have to have because you have to print with a 100-degree on the heater bed, and doing it in an enclosure and trying to keep the enclosure at maybe 35 to 40 degrees Celsius.
You don't really need that enclosure, Martin.
For ASA.
Yeah, look here. This is printed in ASA.
Yeah, I've been getting a little bit of warping if I don't have the enclosure closed.
Oh, strange.
But like for this model, it's standing up on a print bed like this, so it's a very thin edge. It came out nice. Now I have printed with a small amount of brim that I was removing. But when I did it on the PI sheet, at least it warped out from the PI sheet, but I put in some glue stick, and that seems to work better than the PI sheet.
Yeah. And I printed this directly on my magnetic bed, not using anything. I mean, it's not big.
Yeah.
It's on what is that part? What is that part?
How big is the base of it?
That's 8 centimeters tall, and the base has a diameter of 5 centimeters.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess like in my case, this part is because it's so thin on the print bed. It's a difficult print, so to speak.
Hey, Martin, take a look there.
Yeah. Okay, wrote your settings there.
Yeah, 280 nozzle and 75 on the heat bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What filament was it that you used?
This was the ASA from Eins 3D.
Yeah. Okay. I'm testing out the ASA from Filamentum.
Uh-huh.
I'm printing out a box of parts for a review.
Okay.
Here's some functional parts I was doing, and then some normal test prints on maker coins and such things.
Nice. Yeah, but that looks like you got a little bit more filament than I got. I only got something like 5 meters of filament, you know?
Yeah, okay. I bought just a full kilogram roll of it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then here this is nylon. Really doesn't have very good layer adhesion.
Oh,
So it's coming apart. That's for another review.
Oh. That should hold a little bit better together, I would say.
Yeah, it's a waste mode nylon, and I think it's a difficult model for this material.
Yeah.
I find it to be really brittle. It's got poor layer adhesion, and I have to play around with printing temperature a little bit more.
Yeah. And it looks like Mike has his microphone shut off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to make a phone call.
Ah, okay.
I was trying to call the wife, but I have her phone.
You have her phone?
Yeah, and she left it here to dummy.
Oh. It's going to be hard to get her on the phone when her phone is already there, huh?
Yeah. It's not like she'd answer it anyways. She never does. I should leave that son of a bitch here, too.
Huh.
Because I got to get over to the camper and get that thing emptied out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, all her clothes, it's like every day she'd bring a new box of clothes. So she filled the camper to the freaking ceiling out of the storage unit. And now we got to get it all out of there. You know, it's like, really? You took it there. You're the one that decided you needed 50 tons of clothes.
Yeah.
You know, you're in a freaking camper, you know,
Uh-huh.
not staying here for long.
Yeah. Oh, talking about clothes. 1 second, I'll be right back. I got to start my wash machine.
Yeah, better do that. Yeah, I was just going to call them to make sure they were there. I don't even know where my freaking wallet is. You know, because I hate going there. You know, my wife is so slow. And it's like, I don't know if she's there or not. I don't know if she'll be there in the next hour. She says she's going to pick up my daughter and going there, which means I'm going to pick up my daughter and go to 6 stores and drive around town and whatever, you know. But I don't know when the hell she's going to be there.
Yeah.
And I guess I can go there and just pack up everything that's packed, and she can pack the rest and put it in her freaking van. Freaking stuff printed so freaking nice. I just can't believe it blew that nozzle out that fast. When I get back tonight, today I'm gonna have to try printing it with the 0.8 nozzle and see if that helps. See if it prints any better.
Yeah.
So print this with a 0.6, and then when I went to print this with a 0.6, it was really under extruding, so I upped it to I upped the flow rate to 110%, and then went bonkers on me.
Huh?
Yep. I guess it was solid. Just doesn't look solid.
I hope the parts came out okay.
Nope.
No? Shit.
No, red one I had to stop because it jumped layer, it jumped ship, man. It was printing in the wrong spot.
Have you removed the nozzle to check it to see if it is?
No. Why would I do that? What I was just talking to Martin about.
No, I just got back.
Yeah, but it really, I guess it looks under extruded, but it's solid. You can't see it through it. Well, almost. Almost see through this one.
Did you print that part on the same printer with the 0.6 nozzle?
Yeah.
After the carbon?
Yep.
And the carbon parts, they're okay, right?
They're perfect.
Huh?
Perfect.
Ah, okay.
I printed all that stuff when I first got that carbon fiber. Remember, I printed all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
On the ender. Well, then I printed this, and this came out perfect. And I actually dropped the flow rate down with this. 97%. I dropped the flow rate down to.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it didn't blow this nozzle out, and they're the same, brass nozzles.
Yeah.
But I pumped out a lot more out of the ender than I did out of the tornado. I don't know. When I get back, I'm going to try printing that at a point. You see, it's a 0.8 nozzle and see how it prints.
Well, if you have a MK9, MK10 hot end, I could send you a nozzle and you could pump out a lot of filament with this one.
I know. I seen that when that happened. That was, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah. But I think Cura would have a problem with it. If you tried to tell Cura the nozzle has a 3.83 millimeter diameter,
Well, Well, you know what I can do? I can just warm it up again and let it string out, and then measure the string and see how much it's at.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it was. You remember it was 0.57. That
Yeah.
string was when I to see if it was right. If it was a 0.5 nozzle.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
You know, before I started printing with the carbon fiber, actually, it's right there as a piece. So I have a piece of gray sitting here
Uh-huh.
from before I started printing. So I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Yeah.
And I need to try to find some 0.4 nozzles in eBay that are for an all metal hot end. Last order I made, you know, in eBay, they're not saying if there's a PFTE tube or if it was for an all metal. And so I ordered that 5 set, I think it was, that they sent. And when I got them, I was thinking, what the hell is this now? Sent them a message, hey, it would be nice if you would note on your eBay page if that's for all metal or if it's for PFTE. And got an answer the next day back, yeah, why that? And I said, because he sent me the wrong nozzles. All of these require a PFTE tube, and I need the ones that are for an all metal hot end.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's the problem with people selling shit. They don't know what the hell they're selling.
yeah, really. But, you know, they were kind enough to send me my money back.
Yeah, but still didn't help you.
Yeah, so they didn't have the correct nozzles. They just refunded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, didn't say anything on there if that was for PFTE or if it's for a normal all metal hot end.
Me myself, I went to order them then. But
Yeah, it just said for MK9 /10. And that is what I needed for the Wanhao D9.
yeah. Yeah. Hurt me on it yet. Oh.
Yeah, but now when I look in eBay, I can't find any nozzles that are correct.
That's weird.
9.
What hot end is it that you have?
That's the Wanhao, the original Wanhao D9 hot end on it.
Yeah, okay.
And it uses a MK9.
And they don't even have it. The printer guys, the one-out guys.
Yeah, they have them. But if I want to order something like, I don't know, 5 nozzles so that I have a couple extras, you know, 5 nozzles, that might cost maybe $10, but then they'll charge $20 for the postage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I have to deal with every time. Sometimes the items I'm getting, the postage is higher in amount than the item itself.
Yeah.
Can't you guys put in free shipping or no?
Yeah.
Your search?
Yeah, to Iceland, I never get free shipping. So.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess we're just spoiled in the States.
Yeah, it's even like from the Europe or UK, it's still $25 to ship normally.
Yeah, and see, and I don't know when I sell something, I sell overseas. And when I sell something overseas, I don't know how much it costs to ship because all I have to do is ship it to Tennessee. And then whoever buys it's responsible for the shipping after that. So, I mean, I have no idea how much they get charged.
Yeah.
But
What items are you selling?
well, I've been on eBay for 5-10 years, you know, so I've sold everything. You know, electronics, medical, clothing, automotive, households, you know, I've sold everything.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, so you just ship it to one central location.
If it's out of the country, yes, it goes to from here. It goes to Tennessee. If you're over on the other side, it goes to California.
Yeah, okay.
Like if you're in Vegas or something, you know, it'll go to California and then it'll ship from there. It goes to their nearest distribution center.
Yeah.
So. All right, guys. It is basically noon, so I do have to get rolling. I gotta go get that camper emptied.
Yeah.
And stuff. And, I'll be on in the morning with Don. Don will be streaming tomorrow. Yeah. I got to go look at some apartments. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. And go ahead, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. Thank you all for joining in the chat.
Check out the channels, everybody's channel. Check it out and like and subscribe. And, you know.
Yeah. Dog says bye.
And good luck for tomorrow, Mike.
Yep.
Good luck, Hanson.
So,
have a great day.
all right.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Cheers.